epic thrills are waiting for you. How will you, Hershey Park?
A nice welcome home for the Bears at Harrisburg International Airport yesterday. Fans lined up outside the tarmac to cheer on the team. Players walked over, waved, said thank you very much to the fans for their support. And now, hey, 10,500 plus are here cheering on the chocolate and white. Welcome to Game 6 of the Calder Cup Finals. To introduce tonight's national anthem, we head on over to PA announcer Jared Ronsky.
At this time, we ask that you please remain standing and remove your caps as we honor America and those who support our freedom at home and abroad. Please direct your attention to the Olympia Tunnel and sing along with Amy Lambert as we sing our national anthem.
Center. That's going to be a constant all night if the Bears have their way. In Game 6 of the Calder Cup Finals tonight, from the sweetest place on earth, Zach Fish, Garrett Mitchell, Todd Sadowski bringing you the action on Fox 43 and Monumental Sports Network. Hunter Shepard is playing them off for the Bears, looking to lead Hershey to back-to-back cups. Shepard stymieing the Firebirds in Coachella Valley. 15 saves in the second period of game number 5. Chris Drieger, the Bears have been able to beat him, but good numbers overall. A .253 goals against average, but a save percentage at about 85% here in this series. As for the officials tonight, calling the penalties, Cody Beach and Justin Kia, Ryan Jackson and Joseph Mahone working the lines. This game has been sold out ever since Hershey won 3-2 in game number 5 in Palm Desert. Thousands of miles away. Now we're back in Chocolate Town. Game 6 underway. The Calder Cup in the building. Bears fans on their feet. We get to it. As the puck cleared all the way down for a quick whistle and an icing 8 seconds into this one. Scratches tonight are presented by Evergreen Brewing. Nothing changing here. They are the same on both sides. Bears still without the services of 3 top defensemen, while Coachella Valley has no Andrew Podorowski once again tonight. Draw to the left of Hunter Shepard on the initial icing. Hershey in their chocolate sweaters moving left to right here tonight. Fourth line starts for head coach Todd Nelson as the puck is shot out to center and cleared, and another quick whistle. Played with a high stick, so off to a slow and choppy start here to this one, and that's what the Firebirds want. They want to quiet the Bears crowd and silence them a bit here. It's going to be up to Hershey trying to connect for that first goal and get things going.
Yeah, it is, Zach. And, you set the tone early here. I come out. Obviously, that first one gets, called for icing. Stromer's right on the line. It's going to be a tight one. And the guys are okay with that if it sticks that way the whole night.
Chase Prisky with it. He'll take the puck and look to break out of his own zone. Up the near boards, Ethan Frank. Hit hard, leveled by Cole Land. He goes down. He lost his helmet. He'll put it back on. The puck to the right wing, out of the reach of Prisky. Morrison sends it back of the goal. Up the left side, out of the reach of Snively. Top line is out. Hendricks LaPierre, Joe Snively, Ethan Frank. And the puck cleared down the ice. Lynn looking to chase after it, but Prisky in front of him. Evading that stick check and backhands it behind the goal. Up the left side boards, McCormick belted there by Jake Massey, but McCormick to the blue line. Mollison's wrist shot, caught by Shepard. First save of the game by the Bears goalie comes 53 seconds in. A glove save on the wrist shot from the blue line, and Hunter Shepard into the game so far.
Yeah, and he looks sharp there, Zach. You see him catch that. It snapped up right away, and not a rebound. And that's been the story for Shep here all season long, all playoffs long, is he really doesn't allow that second opportunity in front of him.
Faceoff will go to his left. And Shepard coming into this postseason. We saw what he could do last year when he won the Butterfield Trophy. As the AHL's playoff MVP. You have to imagine if Hershey wins it tonight or on Wednesday, Shepard would be in contention once again. Eric Dubé hadn't lost it at center. Coachella Valley will bring it in offside. So if you're the Firebirds, silencing the crowd here is the key and looking to get to your game. The first minute and 3 seconds has seen a multitude of whistles. So Coachella Valley is trying to take this crowd out of it early, and the game has helped them in that regard.
Yeah, and the Bears, you need one big hit. Put the crowd right back into it. It happens sometimes, and it's understanding the game, understanding the situation. Go right back at it. You can't sit back and wait for something to happen. You got to go dictate the pace here early, especially early in this game.
Face-off shot in behind the net of Shepard, and cleared around behind the bend of the boards by Logan Day. Bears looking to possess the puck up the near wing. It's cleared to the left side by Olison, and dropped to Shane Wright. Dubé on him. 0-0 just underway. Over a minute and 20 seconds gone. Dubé out of the right corner. Day tying up his man. Wright and Pierrick Dubé going toe-to-toe. As Logan Day trying to move the pile with Ryan Winterton, who's got 4 goals in this series. Very impressive. Centering pass, score! Winterton's got 5 now in the series. What a feed from behind the net. And the all-important first goal goes to the Firebirds. Ryan Winterton on a gorgeous pass makes it 1-0 Coachella Valley.
Yeah, it's a great battle there by Hughes. He's able to beat Hardy Hamanaktel there off the puck, and like you talked about, that's a heck of a pass there to Winterton. Who's been able to put the puck in the back of the net in this series.
So for Coachella Valley, a picture-perfect first minute and nearly 40 seconds. And that was a Cleveland Monsters-like goal right there that we saw a ton in the Eastern Conference Finals. They wear a team down, win a board battle, and connect. From a sharp angle, Winterton scores. He's had himself a heck of a series. 1-0 Firebirds as they silence the crowd here at Giant Center. Pat Strome to center. To Riley Sutter deflects it in behind the net. The Bears have battled back from deficits. They're not worried. Saw them down 1-0 in game number 5. McElrath comes in, throws a huge hit. John Hayden smokes. He's slow to get up as the crowd into it here. Dylan McElrath, how you do?
That's a big-time hit there, Zach, and I'm not so sure John Hayden even knows where he's at here right now.
On the bench, being attended to and talked to by the trainer. Keep an eye on him as Riker Evans to center. 1-0 Firebirds. Cameron Hughes setting up Ryan Winterton. Coachella Valley in the driver's seat here in Game 6. Up the left boards, Miro Snachenko tries to come up with it. Cleared to center ice out of the reach of Mike Vecchione. And knocked away from him. Henrik Rubinski will pick it back up in his own zone. Prisky up the near boards to Vecchione, who checks it as far as center. Meanwhile, behind the net of Shepard, falling down for Coachella Valley was Melanson. He knocked the net off and a face-off back in neutral with 17-16 to go in the first period. So all the hoopla and excitement of coming in here, and you mentioned get the crowd back into it. Dylan McElrath with that heavy hit. That's a good start.
Yeah, it is, and it's just one. You get the crowd back into it. Obviously, you give up one early, and you talk about the Bears' ability to score. Whether it's off the rush or in the offensive zone, they go back playing in their zone or in their offensive zone. This is a team to look out for.
Firebirds connect on their first shot of the game, and not much Shepard could do on that. A gorgeous pass from behind the goal. The goal came at 1:37. Shane Wright also with an assist on Winterton's 6th. And the MVP of the Calder Cup playoffs is encompassing the entire postseason, but if there was an MVP in the postseason for just the finals, Winterton would be it for Coachella Valley for sure on their side of things. Ethan Frank, double-digit goals here in this postseason. First since Alex Giroux to do it for the Bears. Backhanded in behind Hershey's net. Habanoctel absorbed the hit from Lind, and up the left boards, Joe Snively with the puck. They'll play it back to Habanoctel. Behind the net, 1-0. Coachella Valley here in Game 6. It's LaPierre to center. The always dangerous forward. Weaving in over the blue line. Down the right wing. Pulls up and waits for help. To the blue line, McElrath, the captain of the goal. Stick saved by Drieger. The rebound left there. And cleared out by the Firebirds. First shot of the game, a dangerous one. LaPierre sets up McElrath. On the re-engage, the puck knocked away from LaPierre and Cole into center. With a pass knocked away by Lieberman. Got back by Wright, who shoots. A stick saved by Shepard. The rebound to the slot. McElrath to safety. And the Bears will clear it underneath the scoreboard. But Joe Snively brings it in offside. 16:22 to go here in period number 1. First good look for the Bears comes from blue liner Dylan McElrath. And Hunter Shepard makes his first save moments later on the chance from Wright, who Lieberman had to take him to an angle.
Yeah, and I like that shot selection there by Mac. He's able to get that puck on net. He's got Joe Snively just off the backside there, and that puck jumps out, and Snives is all over it.
Jake Maxey off the face-off win will sky it to center. Riker Evans gloves and drops it on the left wing. Tools it in over the blue line. A shot caught by Shepard. He'll make the save. The fans clap their hands as Hunter Shepard with the stop and holds on. And look, you want to come into a game like this and just blow a team out of the water for sure with the crowd here, the anticipation, the excitement. And when the Bears won in 2010, it was a 4-0 score. They never gave one up. These are two good teams. The playoffs are hard, and it is not going to be an easy path to get there. The Bears know that. Too much respect on the other side for their opponent. Huntington thrown out of the circle.
Yeah, those are you hit that exactly. These are two good teams. Coachella's not going to come in here and just roll over. They're coming in to try to do their job. That's a great stick there by Jimmy Huntington to break that up too.
Steals it and brings it over the blue line. Offensively, knocked down by Riker Evans. No call. And scream and complain. It's Dubé behind the goal. Throws it out front. Limoges knocks it to the side of the net. He gets drugged down. Loose in front. It rolls to the corner. Officials letting him play early. Couple potential tripping calls go by the wayside as the Bears nearly jam one in to tie. Good work by this line and did the damage in game number 5. Shore on the re-entry. Evan Shore's pass broken up. Chip to center. Huntington has it. Guides it forward. Man all over him. He'll veer off for a line change. We're going to have a penalty call now on Coachella Valley here. Interference minor assessed on the Firebirds, so they let a couple go. And now Justin Kia detects something on the up-ice rush from Connor Carrick. And Hershey is going to get the power play after all.
Yeah, I didn't see that one, Zach. I was watching the play coming up the wall there, but it must have been coming down the wall, right below us here. And I was looking in front, so nonetheless, the Bears go to the power play here, and this is a spot where they can really make some hay and turn the tide here.
Hershey 3 for 19 in the series on the power play. Overall in the postseason, 21.8%. Coachella Valley's penalty kill at just 80% overall. Bears held in bay last game, looking to connect here with a puck rolled away from LaPierre and all the way down the ice. Todd Nelson said at radio side, if you joined us in our pregame, more of that shot first mentality, more pucks to the goal on the man advantage. Snively fans on a pass out of his own zone, taken by LaPierre. Dumped in around the boards to Frank, who jams it to the far side. LaPierre collects it along the left wing. Henrik LaPierre with the puck. Dubé got knocked down by Winterton. Bears have it behind the net. Limoges to the near boards. Ethan Frank with it. He's got that heavy shot. He'll roll over to the left dot. Limoges tucks it in front. Drieger poke checked it and knocked it away with Limoges trying to drive it in past his pad. Beneath the goal line. Dubé knocks to the near wing. LaPierre jumps out. Fleury clears up the middle. Gave it right away. Frank will take it. Near wing. 1:13 of the power play. Down by 1. It's Snively with it for the Bears. Upper spot. Dubé turned out. Comes back to Frank, who shoots. A left hand save by Drieger. 2 good stops from Chris Drieger. Frank again. Bombs away. Blocked by Fleury. And behind the net, the Bears swarming the goal with LaPierre on the right wing. Dangerous looking power play. Tough pass to handle for Dubé. Gets it back from Snively along the right wing. The Bears looking to tie it here in the first period of game 6. Snively looks net front. Sends to LaPierre. Kicks it downward. Hendricks has it again on the near boards. Snively. Near wing. Bumper spot. Dubé. He scores! Pierre Dubé! A power play goal! The Bears respond. We're tied at 1.
Just great movement there, Zach, on that power play. And, it's just a matter of time. They've been hitting that bumper spot by Dubé, being able to find that soft spot, and it's just a matter of time. Great little pass there by Hendricks LaPierre, and Dubé goes right over the blocker.
Put it on a tee for Pierre Dubé. He picks up his 5th goal of the Calder Cup playoffs on the power play. And that power play looked deadly. You said it only a matter of time. Yes, sir, for Dubé, and the Bears equalize 1-1 less than 6 minutes into the first period. Early one winds up in the back of the net. That's the way to get the crowd back in it. Eric Dubé, who scored in Game 7 against Cleveland, has an knack for the big goals. This guy does too. Vecchione Rubinski blocked in front. Miro Stachenko, it rolled just wide off his stick. He had Drieger dead to rights. Nearly walked around him. Puck to center. Pull in with it over the blue line. Left wing. Taken in the offensive zone. The Firebirds to left point. Jimmy Schultz. 1-1 our score. Wrist shot to the net of Shepard. Deflected high and wide. And picked up along the near wing by Coachella Valley. McCormick takes it away, and the Bears will clear it all the way down the ice. There should be icing. With 13:25 to go in the first period. Good time to check in. Ice level for the first time tonight. If you can hear us, Todd Sadowski standing by.
I can hear you guys for sure, and I love what they did on the power play. That shot-first mentality softens up the penalty kill. They got to that bumper spot, which they tried to do in Game 5, and Dubé buries it. It also brings the crowd back in and makes the Firebirds think about taking another penalty. Anytime you convert on the power play, it puts the thoughts in the back of the head of the other team.
Thank you very much, Todd. We look forward to hearing more from you. Your station right behind Hunter Shepard. We'll get a good look at a shot knocked away by Rubinski. And the Bears come up with a puck and clear to center. Vecchione to Rubinski, who knocks it in. Miro Stachenko hit there by Evans, but winds up the better of the two on that one. Puck deflected off the body of Strome, fresh off the bench, working in offensively. 7 minutes gone. First period, both teams have scored training goals. Pierre Dubé with the latest to tie it up for Hershey. Tackle ran for the dump in. Knocked away from him. Back to center ice. Hughes to Studenich. Marion Studenich for Coachella Valley. A shot to the net. Thumped off the body of Sutter. And behind the goal, Studenich has lost his helmet. He's going to be careful not to play that puck. It would have been a penalty. Taken away by Wright, though. Wide on Lieberman. Leaves the goal. High and wide to Shepard. On the shot from former Bear Connor Carrick. Morrison to the blue line. Played behind the goal. Wright's tired and needs a line change. He's headed off. Sutter with a heavy check, and the Bears clear to center, where Strome has it. Bogdan Trineyev looking for his first goal of the playoffs on the chase behind the net. Runs into Fleury. Bounces off that check. Clear to the line, not out. Snively keeps it in. Trineyev hands off. LaPierre track from behind. Leighton Road on the takeaway to center ice for Coachella Valley. He can scoop, looking to get around Massey. Behind the net, Massey will break it up for Hershey. Fleury on the right boards, keeps it in and shoots, and sealed by Shepard, who makes the save. Morrison, beg your pardon, Melanson with an extra poke in front, draws a crowd. Early goal for Coachella Valley. The Bears respond. Ryan Winterton, but Pierre Dubé gets it back on the power play in the 2024 Calder Cup Finals.
Families and sports fans of all ages catch all the Hershey Bears action at the Bears Den at Hershey Lodge. Eat delicious food in a fun Hershey Bears hockey rink atmosphere. Bears fans, take your ticket stub to the Bears Den for buy one, get one free appetizers before or after any home game. Have a pregame party or recap the game with your friends on over 28 TVs or a 9 by 12 foot high definition video wall. For more information about the Bears Den,
day and knew your job made a difference in the lives of youth. Milton Hershey School is seeking married couples to be house parents, living in and leading a home of 8 to 12 children. House parents are caregivers, mentors, and role models, helping students reach their full potential. At MHS, you can positively impact future generations while receiving competitive compensation and benefits. Start a career with a greater purpose. Apply today at mhskids.org/houseparents.
Want to know why 9 out of 10 grandmas love their Giant? It's the deals. Aisles and aisles of bonus buys. On your left, a deal. On your right, another deal. They're all over the place. Giant's got new bonus buys every week, so you're always getting a great price. They're all around you, like pollen or your mother-in-law. Shop at Giant and grocery like a pro, hon.
Hothouse peppers or our brand potatoes, 88 cents each when you buy 4.
Well, Todd Sadowski, we're tied at 1, and tonight's a significant one for what's on the line, but a pretty significant game in the history of Giant Center, sir.
It sure is. The Bears are keeping it 100 tonight. Feels like a lot of playoff games in this building. That's because there has been a lot of them. This is the 100th one. First playoff game was Game 3 of the 03 Western Conference quarterfinals, a 3-1 win over the Chicago Wolves. They're 65-34 all time in those 99 games.
Well, it'd be pretty sweet if 100 brought the cup here to Hershey once again. Icing called on the Bears with a misconnection from Strome. He disagrees, but the draw had come down the ice. You can see his protest. Well, he got a stick on that. The linesman disagreeing. A face-off to come in the offensive zone for the Firebirds. And Hershey has been very opportunistic in this series. Shots now 6-3 in favor of the Bears, and the power play helping swing it back in that direction. And Todd Nelson and Nick Bootlin, the assistant coach who runs the power play, will love to see that. On the left of Shepard, it'll be Riley Center into the face-off, unable to win it. Knocked down like a hacky sack out of midair at the blue line by Otavainen, but good work by Triniev to chip it away from Schultz at the left point, cleared back to center. Winterton had it, knocks it back to his own zone. The Firebirds pick it up. Winterton, the third-round pick of the Seattle Kraken in 2021, going to be a good one. Time in the NHL, and only a matter of time for him. Stretch pass to center. Ethan Frank. It's only a matter of time for him, too. Down the right wing, trying to drag it to the middle. Knocked away, but Snively pulls away from the pressure. It's Prisky, but he fumbled the puck. Otherwise, he might have had a lane up the middle of the net. Hershey has to turn back in their own zone. Massey ahead over the logo at center. Left wing, Snively takes it from Frank. Darting in, chipping to Frank. Left side half board. Bears in control. Winterton's hit, knocked him down. Blue line Massey, slapper to the net. Swallowed by Drieger, makes the save, and no one around him. He'll hold on as Hughes and Prisky have to be separated behind the play.
You can just see how much it means to the guys there, Zach. Two guys, you got Ethan Frank, Hendricks Lapierre, both take a hit to try to get that puck to the next guy. And, that's what it's going to take. It ends up coming down to it, what are you going to give up for it? And both guys, that's not an easy position for those guys to be in, skilled players. And both guys reach for a puck, know they're going to be hit, and that's just to get it to the next guy. So great job by both those guys.
Riley Sutter on the face-off against Shore. Sutter wins it cleanly back to Massey. First shot again stopped by Drieger. Massey shooting that puck a little low, looking for a tip or a rebound, but a bit too elevated to go off the pad of Drieger. He's able to seal that once again with no traffic in front.
Yeah, Coachella's doing a good job of just trying to get in front of this fourth line going to the net, and they know exactly where it's going. And we talked about it getting pucks to the net, but they know it's coming. And it's Coachella, give them credit for holding guys up.
Sutter thrown out of the circle. Strome will come in to take the draw instead. Won by the Firebirds. Gustav Olofsson behind his own net. And picked up by Coachella Valley to Olofsson at center. Well, the returners for Coachella Valley pass up the middle to Studenic. Tracked from behind. Good stick by Sutter. Studenic saw a spot up the middle. Couldn't walk down Broadway. The Bears on the takeaway, and it's Sutter with it. The alternate captain is center. Gets the puck to Chase Prisky. On the left wing. Brings it offensively. Sweeps it wide of the goal. And Strome going to the net. He'll collect it off the right boards and wheel to the middle. Left point, Hamid Akhtel with a wrist shot. Guided wide. Here's Jimmy Huntington along the left boards. He gets knocked off the puck rather rudely. It's to center ice, Studenic. He's knocked off kilter by Limoges, and he'll ice it. And Coachella Valley unable to change with 10:23 to go in the first period here. And yeah, you don't want to give one up early, Garrett, but I think the Bears have responded quite nicely after connecting on that power play goal, starting to take this game over and do what they want offensively.
Well, I think that's exactly it, Zach. You give one up early, and you understand, hey, they're not just going to come in and back down and let us walk away with this thing. A huge response there on the power play, with the Dubé goal. But I love the start so far for the Bears.
Hamid Akhtel in his own zone. Headman's forward for Huntington. Jimmy Huntington on the chip and chase behind the net. Chris Drieger will watch it as Carrot took the hit from Huntington. Puck comes loose to the near boards. The Bears look to keep it in. It's Dane McCormick grapple for position. Logan Day puts it around the base of the boards, all the way up to the left wing. Havanaktel knocks it loose with his skate. Dubé's wrist shot for the point. That one deflected up and out of play for immediate timeout with 9:52 to go in the first period. That man, Pierre Dubé, with a power play goal for Hershey. And Dylan McElrath laying the boom tonight. It's going to be physical. You're tuned in to the 2024 Calder Cup Finals.
The Hilton Garden Inn Hershey is just a few miles from the home of the Hershey Bears. Begin your stay with dinner at the Garden Grill and Bar. Unwind in our indoor pool and hot tub. Rest up in the comfort of Hilton quality bedding. Then enjoy the many incredible attractions in town. As an added bonus, the Hilton Garden Inn Hershey offers a private event room for up to 80 people, complete with full-service catering. Check us out at hershey.gardeninn.com.
No word in the English language is less convincing than probably.
Are you sure we should get matching tattoos on our first date?
Sure, and we'll probably stay together.
Probably? It's been 23 minutes since I ate. I can probably swim.
You should wait 30 minutes.
Okay, now tell me what to do. Cannonball! Cramp! Oh, I have a cramp.
I can probably hit the green from here.
Probably.
Can I get a mulligan?
Ready to go?
Hey, are you sure you're okay to drive?
Yeah, I'm pretty sober. Yeah, I'm probably okay.
Probably okay isn't okay, especially when it comes to drinking and driving. If you're drinking, call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Just over halfway through period number 1 in Game 6 of the Calder Cup Finals. Hershey Bears and the Coachella Valley Firebirds tied at 1 goal apiece. Just joining us, Coachella Valley striking first. Ryan Winterton, 6 of the playoffs from Hughes and Wright. But Pierre Dubé, his 5th of the postseason from LaPierre and Snively at 5:51 on the power play. Not clear to Winterton at center. Firebirds right to left of the white sweaters. Orange and blue accents with a little bit of the Kraken's light blue in there as well. They're the affiliate of Seattle. Logan Day to center. Last one across. Miro Stachenko leads for Rabinski. Rabinski left on. Pulls away from the pressure to the goal line of Drieger. And a low shot looking for a tip. Could keep it. Rabinski. Vecchione credited with a big hit. Rabinski the point. Tough one to handle. McElrath. He'll chop it down away from Hughes. And coming over to throw the check is Miro Stachenko. Dangerous play there. Just results in an icing for Coachella Valley. Is looked like McElrath. He had to do some hard work to keep that from being an odd man rush the other way.
Yeah, you know, and obviously it's a tough puck for him to handle. But something I've really liked, Zach, so far is, you know, the 50-50 battles have gone, you know, Hershey's way. And that's something when you look back on a game, you know, coaches really, you know, that gets them excited because you start winning those 50-50 battles, means you come out with the puck. And, you know, so far the Bears have been able to come out of that battle with the puck for the most part.
Off the face-off, the Firebirds win it out to center, and it's Lieberman chopping it back in behind the net. Drieger will leave it. And hands off to Riker Evans. LaPierre, Snively, and Frank over the boards for the Bears. What postseason runs they've had. Snively with 17 points. Hendricks Lapierre leads the way for Hershey in the points department with 20. Pacing the AHL as icing's called. Lieberman back for it. Mentioned Frank with the 10 goals and 17 points too. All those guys certainly in contention if the Bears were to win it for the Butterfield Trophy, but every one of them will tell you they want the other shiny one that's in the building tonight.
Yeah, that one, obviously it means something to everybody, right? But at the end of the day, when you put that cup over your head, you know, that's the one you want. And, you know, you got 30-some guys that get to do with that one, you know, and that other one's just a part of it. And, you know, right now the Bears, that's all that's on their mind is raising that Calder Cup.
Face-off won by Hershey. Frank will rotate it back to the point. Wrist shot deflected down in front of Drieger. Never made it through. In the hash marks, Coachella Valley will clear it out to center. It's Ethan Frank with it, dumping it across to Prisky, who shuffles up the left boards. Snively across, great pass. Lieberman, and just knocked away in the last moment. Lieberman nearly breaking in. Evans took it away and dumps it behind the Bears' net. Ricky Lieberman not afraid to get in offensively. Frank to clear to center. Knocked back down with Snively. Looking to play it free along the near wing. Brought in by Hershey, but a delayed offside. Trenea's got to vacate the zone. No, they say he's good now. Comes to the point. Strome on the keep it. Knocked away from him and Sutter. Day chops it downward. Firebirds finally do get it. Play it back in their own zone. Fleury behind his own net with 8:05 left in period one. Sutter on the steal. The forecheck creating issues again. Strome to the blue line. There is Day. Keeps it in by a hair. Pass got blocked. Comes to Trinea with a spinning slapper. Knocked away to the corner. Didn't make it through the layers of Coachella defense. Short behind the net. Able to make a smart play to Olesen. Breaking to center. Coachella Valley with numbers. Student each over the blue line. Driving it wide down the left wing towards the goal of Shepard. Pulls up with a point for Billy Adavainen. Got blocked off the skate of Sutter. He takes down Student. Each got away with one there. Comes to the blue line. Trinea can't steal it, but Sutter will. The safety at center to Strome. With his teammates changing, he'll flip it in. Knocked down by Adavainen. He'll let off for a line change. Jimmy Schultz around Dubé to neutral. Right to left over the Bears blue line. Jimmy Schultz in and shoots a right pass save made by Shepard. He denies the chance from the Coachella Valley blue liner. Pucked outside, left point, the forward McCormick switched to the net, stick down by Shepard. Knocks it to the left side boards, good rebound control. Dubé took a stick up high, he's got that extra protection on. Remember, a guy that lost a ton of teeth in the Cleveland series, wearing that bubble because of it. Firebirds on the re-engage over the blue line. McCormick slows up. That looked close to the line and ducked to the left corner, where Massey harassed by Lynn. He's knocked down. Puck comes to the middle of the ice. Firebirds to the blue line again. Looking to respond to the Hershey goal. Shot knocked down in front of Shepard. Cleared away by the Bears. They survive that threat to center. Schultz right back in. Good pick off by Huntington. He'll fling it to safety down the ice and no icing. 6:30 left, period number one. Shots 8-5 in favor of Hershey. The scoreboard reads 1-1 on the Penn State Health scoreboard here in Game 6 of the finals. Prisky behind his own net. The backhand pass picked off. Thrown in front. Frank on the steal. Got the Jets on down the right wing. Galloping in. Takes the side of the goal. Threw it in front off the stick of Drieger. Scored from a sharp angle before. He tried it again. Firebirds sky it in behind the Bears goal where Shepard will leave it right in the Zamboni entrance behind the net. But it's picked up by Frank on the right wing to center ice. Board to Snively. All he can do is one-handed in. With under 6 minutes left of the first period, Hershey going off for a bit of a partial line change with Rabinski on. Shot in behind the Bears net, up the near boards. It's Logan Day looking to go backwards with it. Hughes on the takeaway. Comes to the slot to Carrick. His shot blocked by Frank. Great play. And Frank will clear it to center. Paying the price. Well done by Ethan Frank.
That's a huge block there, Zach. You know, a little bit of a breakdown. He ends up getting through two guys there. And, you know, the Bears forecheck, they live and die on that. And so far tonight here, it's been unbelievable.
Riker Evans setting up shop behind his own goal. Looking for a lane to center. It's the puck to Melanson, who tips it in behind the Hershey net. McElrath under pressure makes the savvy play. Vecchione up the middle. Jake Massey. They have an outlet to neutral. Massey left wing. Miro Stachenko bumped away from him. Look out the other way. Luke Henman in offensively for the Firebirds. Right boards. Miro Stachenko gets back. Nice defensive play by him. And the Bears clear to Coachella Valley's blue line. That's where Ivan Miro Stachenko's game has come a long way this season. And why he is destined to be a National Hockey League player as he continues to work on his 200-foot game and consistency. That's a big part of the growth we've seen this year.
Well, and I think that, Zach, that's one of the reasons that he's come back down and start to understand that side of the game.
Shore with a chance off the skirt of the goal. Wide to Shepard. Hamid Octel takes it behind his own net. Game tied at 1. Puck rolling right along. 4:30 left in the first period. Firebirds with it, spinning wrister to the net, knocked away. Both teams doing a good job fronting pucks and getting in the way. Hamid Octel trying to take it from Shore along the far boards. Behind the net to John Hayden. Around the sweep check of Shepard, bounces it in front. Gloved by Prisky and cleared to the near boards, but not out. Shore picks it up for the Firebirds. Good hard work here behind the net. Student each looks to wrap it in front. Marion Student each, an errant pass misses Schultz, and down the ice it goes. Firebirds quickly rush it back in, but another pass that's off the mark allows Prisky to retool in his own zone with under 4 minutes left of the first period. Choppy ice, Lieberman gets it to center. Gloved and dropped by Morrison, who takes it back to his own end. Riker Evans with it. Sidesteps the stick check of Dubé. The defenseman brings it in down the left boards. Pickpocketed by Jimmy Huntington. Guided behind the goal, and it's Lieberman there to play to safety. Day, though, able to get around two men to Dubé at center. 3-on-3 up ice. Pierre Dubé for the red line. Feeds it to Huntington. Darting into the backhand. Spins the goal to Dubé. Fanned on the shot, fell down. He gets it back and throws it to the point. And with too much on it, past Jake Massey and down the ice. Whistle will go, and behind the play, a Firebird down in pain. Lynn rolling around. Dubé's headed to the penalty box, and Lind looking like he's in some distress.
Yeah, I missed that, Zach. I was watching the puck come back to Hunter Shepard there. I didn't see exactly what happened. Looked like maybe a cross check, but you know, you hope a guy's okay, but you never like to see that, so kind of let it play out, I guess. I'm not sure exactly what happened.
Step aside for the media timeout. Get you the call when we return. 3:18 left of the first period. 1-1. You're tuned into the 2024 Calder Cup Finals.
Elite Coach is the official transportation provider for the Hershey Bears Hockey Club. Elite Coach is a full-service ground transport company specializing in group travel. Elite Coach makes group travel easy, whether it's an over-the-road trip, a return home from the airport, or a team outing to the ballpark. Elite Coach does the work so you can enjoy worry-free travel. Check them out at EliteCoach.com. Again, EliteCoach.com. That's EliteCoach.com.
The Hilton Garden Inn Hershey is just a few miles from the home of the Hershey Bears. Begin your stay with dinner at the Garden Grill and Bar. Unwind in our indoor pool and hot tub. Rest up in the comfort of Hilton quality bedding. Then enjoy the many incredible attractions in town. As an added bonus, the Hilton Garden Inn Hershey offers a private event room for up to 80 people, complete with full-service catering. Check us out at hershey.gardeninn.com.
Put your phone on D&D, that means do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always sing with me. So put your phone on D&D, that means do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always remember this beat.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Here at Dubé gets called for cross-checking behind the play. We went back and looked at our angles that we had here on AHL TV and in the building, and it was not something that was really caught easily there. But Cole Lynn went down in a large amount of pain and writhing around on the ice, had to be helped off with a trainer and down the tunnel. Firebirds on their first power play tonight. Only one goal in the series. Strome on the bouncing puck, can't get it out. Hershey 15 for 16 on the kill in the series. Dubé off for cross-checking. McElrath will knock it up the boards. Evans keeps it in the left point. 1-1 with 3 minutes left of the first period. Firebirds looking to answer the Dubé power play goal with that man in the box. Evans top side to the right point. Fleury's there. Riker Evans with it. No lane in front. Leads to Fleury. Double clutches. Evans with pressure up high from Strome. Pass it to Fleury, who's coming inward. Fleury to Hayden, he's open in front. Sliding play, McElrath. They miss Morrison on the left wing. And a scramble play, but the Bears keep with the shot away from the net. And behind the goal it goes to Hughes. Out of the right corner, 1:15 left on the power play. Cameron Hughes back of the goal. That handcuffs Morrison, but Evans is there. Pass knocked away by Sutter. Howard Octel stick lifted. Hayden on the takeaway. Cramps it behind the net. Lee's right circle. Rich shot high and wide. An aggressive challenge from Shepard. Hughes missed the goal. Shepard took his angle away, darting out of the net. Bears hemmed in their own zone here on the penalty kill for 50 more seconds. A Bouquet Mulligan Mayo penalty kill. Evans to the right corner. That pass explodes off the tape of Hughes. Knocked away. Howard Octel will sail it down the ice. Great job by Hardy Hamanoctel and the Bears to get that puck out. Shore to take it over the red line. 25 left on the power play. Knocked loose at the point, and Rabinski guides it to center ice. Pulls away back to Logan Day in his own zone. Day has a man on him, but Massey is able to escape. Nick Massey settles the bouncing puck, and he clears it. Just 12 seconds left on the penalty to Pierre Dubé.
So far, so good there, Zach. They've been able to, really keep them on the outside. Haven't really given them too much through the middle there, other than that one chance there by Hayden.
Shore to McCormick to the blue line. Carrick power plays over. The wrist shot knocked down in front of Shepard. The Bears kill it off as Hamid Octel rolls it up the far boards. Just out of the reach of Dubé out of the box. He'll knock it around Schultz though. Dubé just couldn't get past Schultz on the second effort. Otherwise, he was long gone. Winterton in on Lieberman. 1 minute left here in period number 1. 1-1 our score. LaPierre gave it away, left boards. Luke Henman behind the net. Lieberman buried there, but the Bears get it back, and on the right wing, Ethan Frank to center. To LaPierre over the red line. Fumbles the puck, gets it to Snively. Over the blue line, LaPierre from the left wing. That thing just not settling for anyone in a chocolate sweater. Firebirds, they'll lose it themselves. Shot for Prisky. They score! A deflection on the way! LaPierre! A shot from the blue line. It flutters in. Late in the first, it's 2-1 Hershey.
We can see the referee's point right away that it's a good goal. It's below the waist, and that's a huge goal coming into the second period here for them. He ends up Prisky. We talk about shooting the puck, it goes off something, and it's in the back of the net. 2-1 Bears. 30 seconds left in the first.
LaPierre on the tip up high. You see him get a piece of it there. A couple sticks waving at it from long range. Hendricks LaPierre gets enough. It knuckles up and in over Chris Drager. 2-1 Hershey with 36 seconds left of the first period. Well, they played well after surrendering the first one. Dubé cross-checked into the boards. Huge penalty kill. That's been a theme this series. And they score right after it. Looking for more with 20 in the period. Why not another? Huntington to Lemos, left corner. Centering pass picked off. Give it away to Dubé. Feeds it left wing. Huntington on the puck that's wobbling. Can't settle it. Well, the Firebirds playing with fire there. 7 left in the period. Dubé will smack it in. And this crowd rising to their feet and dumped it center as Dubé and a penalty on the Firebirds as the horn sounds. Little scrum behind the net, but that was back in neutral ice. Eric Dubé smoked, and it looks like Hershey will have a power play to start the second period, leading 2-1 in Game 6.
Yeah, it looks like Melanson there. He takes a little bit of liberty on Dubé, and it looks like Cody Beach there he calls a cross-checking minor on that. So we'll see what happens here coming into the second.
Blank the first period here at Giant Center. 2-1. The Bears the front runners right now. We'll hear from a member of the Bears standing ice level in just a moment. But Hendricks LaPierre with the latest goal, his 7th of the playoffs from Chase Prisky at 1924. Has the Bears and their fans roaring here in Chocolate Town. And they're putting a penalty on each player, Garrett, up on the board to end the period. So it appears that dream of a power play will not occur. Hendricks LaPierre is standing by. He is downstairs. He's with Todd Sadowski. Let's check in with him after the first.
Hendricks, you guys are getting really good at these late period goals to take even more momentum into the locker room. Talk about your play to make it 2-1.
Good shot by Prisk. I knew as soon as he started shooting that I was trying to get a stick on that, and guess I got a little lucky and it went in the net. So it's a huge goal for us, but we just got to keep it going. We can't be satisfied with that, and we know it's going to be a hell of a challenge. So regroup and we're up for it.
Also a big power play goal. You guys have been trying that bumper spot with Pierre Dubé. In the last game, you guys converted early. That's huge to get the first one in on your first power play opportunity.
Yeah, it is really huge. We've been, I wouldn't say struggling, but to our standards, we haven't been good enough in this final series, and we've had some chances, but sometimes it goes in, sometimes it doesn't. So they came out pretty hard, scored a goal right away, and it was good to get one back.
Lastly, the energy these guys are feeding you, this crowd is feeding you guys. It's got to feel good to be on home ice.
Yeah, crowd's unbelievable. Probably loudest I've seen in this building since I started playing, maybe last year too, but it's incredible. They're giving us a bunch of energy, and hopefully they'll keep doing that for 40 minutes.
Always appreciate the time. Thanks a lot, Hendricks. Appreciate it. All right, guys, coming up in our first intermission report, great story. Jimmy Huntington has a good friend from Milwaukee here. Ryan Yee has that story about Cooper. We'll be talking about the Fox 43 News game break. I'll talk with Hall of Famer Mitch Lamoureux on the Monumental Sports Network. And, of course, Zach and Garrett. You guys got a lot to talk about. Good first period highlights.
No doubt. That was a fun finish. We'll start 4-on-4 in the second period. The Bears now in this series, pretty darn impressive what they've done late in the frame. 8 goals in the final 4 minutes of a period this series. Step aside. You're tuned in to the 2024 Calder Cup Finals.
York Mitsubishi is the proud sponsor of the Kenny Smith Player of the Game. This award will be given all season to the Hershey Bear that plays and has the most impact on the game. Good luck to all from York Mitsubishi, located just off Route 30 on Roosevelt Avenue in York, PA. Or visit us at YorkMitsubishi.com. York Mitsubishi, where Mitsubishis always cost less. That's YorkMitsubishi.com. That's YorkMitsubishi.com.
Families and sports fans of all ages catch all the Hershey Bears action at the Bears Den at Hershey Lodge. Eat delicious food in a fun Hershey Bears hockey rink atmosphere. Bears fans, take your ticket stub to the Bears Den for buy one, get one free appetizers before or after any home game. Have a pregame party or recap the game with your friends on over 28 TVs or a 9 by 12-foot high-definition video wall. For more information about the Bears Den, call 534-8601 or visit dininginhershey.com.
Faulkner Subaru makes it easy and affordable to upgrade to a new all-wheel drive vehicle, always at low prices. View the latest inventory, pricing, and lease specials online at faulknersubaru.com. Then when you're ready to take a test drive,
Welcome back to Hershey Bears playoff hockey right here on Fox 43. The Hershey Bears have a 2-1 lead over the Coachella Valley Firebirds in Game 6 of the Calder Cup Finals. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ryan E. This is the Pepsi Intermission Report. A special bond is growing between a Hershey Bears player and his #1 fan. And at this game, they have a chance of ending it with a storybook ending. I tell you more about Jimmy Huntington and Cooper Schultz and their special relationship and how the season can end perfectly.
Welcome back to Chocolate Town. This is Game 6 of the Calder Cup Finals. I'm Todd Sadowski along with Hall of Famer Mitch Lamoureux. Welcome back to Hershey, right? We were out in Coachella Valley for an entire week there, Mitch. Look, the Firebirds did exactly what they wanted to do, the minute and a half, silence the crowd. But since that time, blow by blow, the Bears came back and did what they needed to do.
Yeah, they did a great job. They got back on their horse and got to work and did a great job on the power play. Beautiful puck movement, worked the puck around, set up the guy in the bumper spot for one-timer. Beauty shot by Pierre Dubé. And then that last goal, good heady play by Hendricks Lapierre. But I mean, you know, Prisky was just trying to put that on net. It was actually going wide. And Hendricks tipped it in the high slot. That's a tough one for any goalie to handle.
Yeah, hand-eye coordination, fantastic. Both those goals set up with shots, right?
Yep.
Getting the puck on the net. Power play did a good job of softening up the penalty kill for that. I wanted to ask you about late period goals, because those are momentum shifters in favor of both teams, or a one-way for a team. For the Bears, they've been doing this a lot. They did it at Coachella Valley, so it's kind of an art form now, right? They go into these locker rooms with this boost, and then for the Firebirds, man, that is demoralizing when you give up one.
Yeah,
late.
you never want to give up a goal at the end of a period, particularly in the last 2 minutes of any period, because what happens is you go into the locker room and you're a little bit down and that, but for the team that scores, that really gives them a big boost, gets them ready for the next period. And I mean, it's so uplifting, and it's a momentum thing. And you know, some people say momentum's not a big deal. I'm a true believer in it, and it is a big deal, because there's so many momentum swings throughout a hockey game. It's tough to keep track. And I mean, Coachella Valley had it at the beginning, but Hershey took it over after about the 3-4 minute mark, got their legs under them and got it going, and they took over the momentum for the rest of the period.
Yeah, especially for a road team, because you're not just fighting the other team, you're fighting the crowd as well, and it's an uphill climb anyway, but when you put yourself down late like that, that really hurts.
Yeah, it does. I mean, but they didn't put themselves down, and they did a great kill in killing Pierre Dubé's penalty for cross-checking, so that was at the end of the period, so that was very monumental for the momentum.
All right. Okay, Mitch Lamoureux and I are going to take a little break. Garrett Mitchell and Zach Fish will be back with your first period highlights, and there's some good ones to show you. You're tuning in to Hershey Bears playoff hockey. All right. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For up to 80 people, complete with full-service catering. Check us out at hershey.gardeninn.com.
This park has the best coasters ever!
At Hershey Park, we know our coasters are epic, and we know you have to experience them to believe it. So if you're ready to conquer coasters, buckle up and go from 0 to 72 miles per hour in 2 seconds flat on Storm Runner.
Now get ready.
Climb 210 feet on Candymonium. Fly first class on Sky Rush. And experience the world's largest underflip on our newest Wildcats Revenge. Then choose another from our iconic lineup and do it all again. epic thrills are waiting for you. How will you, Hershey Park?
The Hershey Bears hold a 2-1 lead over the Coachella Valley Firebirds going into the second period of Game 6 of the Calder Cup Finals. Zach Fish, Garrett Mitchell with you here inside the broadcast booth at Giant Center. This building, well, there's not a single seat available. The fans have filled it, hoping to cheer their Bears to a Calder Cup tonight. And you know what? That first period of play, you don't like the start. You give one up right off the bat. But everything else after that for Hershey, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was, and that response is exactly what you're looking for. You know, you give one up early, it's a heck of a play there, you know, off the wall by Hughes to Winterton, who's been able to put the puck in the back of the net. And, you know, after that, it's the power play goal, the response there, getting one before the end of the period. And, you know, that's Hershey Bears hockey. In on the forecheck, they set the tone. I love that period for them.
As we look at the highlights from the first period of play here at Giant Center, well, the Bears find themselves down by a goal early. Hunter Shepard facing some action. Here would be the tally. It would be on a pass from behind the net. And Ryan Winterton scoring for Coachella Valley, banking it in off of Shepard. I mean, a great feed by Cameron Hughes. 1-0 Firebirds, but you mentioned a big hit could change the tides. Dylan McElrath provided that.
Yeah, he did, and that's a big man coming down the wall. That's you know, that's a lot of body coming down, and you know, it's the response they needed. They needed something to change the tide, and you know, there's that goal by Pierre Dubé. You know, we saw it a couple times there, that period, that power play, and he makes no doubt about that shot.
A blast. The celebration on the bench is on. The game tied at 1. Then Hershey would press. Chris Drieger between the pipes would be busy in that first with 10 shots against. Hunter Shepard on the other side stopped 6 of 7. And there's a cross check from Pierre Dubé. That's the one that we missed. There's the goal from Hendrix Lapierre. Tips that thing, and look at it, just kind of right up and in over Drieger. Lapierre scored a similar goal in Game 7 last year on a redirect on a point shot. Dubé got the 2-minute penalty. Cole Lynn went down the tunnel. You can see he broke his stick on him, so definitely worthy of the penalty call. You never want to see a player hurt, so see if Lynn's able to return here for the second period. But what do you want to see from the Bears quickly here, Garrett, in period number 2?
Yeah, I just want to see them get back to where they were. Set that tone, set that pace, and for them, they play Bears hockey. It's set up for a great game.
Well, Hershey finds themselves ahead 2-1 going in the second period. The Firebirds undefeated when they lead after 1, so big for the Bears to have a lead. Game 6, second period next. This is Hershey Bears hockey.
Faulkner Subaru makes it easy and affordable to upgrade to a new all-wheel drive vehicle, always at low prices. View the latest inventory, pricing, and lease specials online at FaulknerSubaru.com. Then when you're ready to take a test drive, Faulkner Subaru is only a quick money-saving drive away. Visit Faulkner Subaru on the Carlisle Pike in Mechanicsburg and on Paxton Street in Harrisburg. Online at FaulknerSubaru.com. When it has to be a new Subaru, choose Faulkner Subaru. To be sure.
Good vision is essential. That's why I trust my eyes to the skilled professionals at Bouquet Mulligan DeMayo, and so should you. BMD features a wide selection of exclusive frames from all over the world. We can fill your prescription by using Zeiss Optics, the absolute gold standard in precision lenses. BMD is the only office in central Pennsylvania to have ophthalmology, optometry, and certified opticians with an in-house digital laboratory. That's Bouquet Mulligan DeMayo, eye professionals in Cleona and Elizabethtown. Visit them online at bmdi.com.
No word in English.
Cramp! Oh, I have a cramp. I can probably hit the green from here.
Probably.
Can I get a mulligan?
Ready to go?
Hey, are you sure you're okay to drive?
Yeah, I'm pretty sober. Yeah, I'm probably okay.
Probably okay isn't okay, especially when it comes to drinking and driving. If you're drinking, call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Head on over to Homza Chiropractic Wellness and Rehab Center. Doctors John and Jose Homza will get your power on. Check them out at 5721 Lingelstown Road. Go where the Bears go. Go where the professionals go. Homza Chiropractic Wellness and Rehab Center. Celebrating 30 years. Homza Chiropractic Wellness and Rehab Center. Visit them online at homzachiropractic.com.
Welcome back to Hershey Bears hockey. It weighs 25 pounds. We'll take a win number 14 of the postseason to lift it. This is what's on the line for the Bears tonight. The 13th Calder Cup in franchise history could be won with a victory this evening. A good start, leading 2-1 over the Coachella Valley Firebirds here in Game 6. Well, it's a busy night in the hockey world. The Stanley Cup will be won tonight by either the Oilers or the Panthers. The Bears want to win the Calder Cup. If the both are awarded, it'll be the same night. On the same night, first time since 2009. The Bears won in Manitoba. Embellishment called on Dubé, so 4-on-4 here to start the period. Firebirds had 2 4-on-4 goals in Game 4. They were able to slip away. Short shot got blocked. Good recovery by Jake Massey behind the net. 4-on-4, it can be dangerous as the puck is cleared all the way down by Hershey. And icing is called on the Bears in the early moments here. Period number 2.
Yeah, typically there's Zach, if there's a battle, especially puck up the wall, both guys are going for it. Typically that gets waved off there. I think that's kind of, why Trinier was kind of wondering why that went down for icing.
On the left of Hunter Shepard, knocked away from the Bears goaltender. And to the near side corner boards where the Bears looking to defend up the right wing side. Winterton on the knockdown. Sutter to take it away. And Shane Wright with a puck to Connor Carrick off the right boards. Rolls in and shoots. That deflected off the back glass and wide of the goal. Up the near wing where Coachella Valley has it. And it's to the point. Shane Wright to the middle of the ice. Dumps it beneath the goal line. Riley Sutter on the takeaway for the Bears. 4-on-4 for another minute. Again, the penalties coming at the end of the period. Cross-checking on Melanson Dubé for embellishment. Melanson gave a shot back after Cole Lind took that cross-check. And Lind is out there on the ice for the second period of play. He's on the ice right now, so we're going to see him back for Dan Bilesman's squad. Vecchione the net, deflected wide of the goal. And Ravinsky streaking in on Chris Drieger. That one punched away. Zach Fish, Garrett Mitchell, Todd Sadowski with you here. Producer Ed Albert alongside. Big thank you to Great Sane Productions for bringing us the broadcast tonight. Puck deflected up and out of play. Heads up. That one makes it into the crowd for a souvenir, and everyone appears to be all right. Just over the heads of the guys on the Bears bench. Our club has a 2-1 lead, and we talked about it the other night, Garrett, but to reinforce for those that didn't catch the broadcast, we were up late in Palm Desert. For those back here, what makes 4-on-4 hockey so difficult when there's extra room? Yeah, you have guys that can skate nowadays, right? And everybody can skate, and the skill takes over. You have that much more ice and open space to jump by guys. And what happens is it's all 4-on-4, and it's all man-on-man in that 4-on-4. So you get beat by one guy, that there's an opportunity to take the puck to the net. Firebirds to center ice. This one tapped in. Studenich will leave left wing. Shoot! Scores! Up and over the glove of Shepard. Quick wrist shot to tie the game at 2. Right off the tape of Marion Studenich is fourth of the playoffs. Early second period. This game is even.
Yeah, and Studenich is a guy that can fly there, Zach. And, very, very similar to what I was just talking about. You have one little breakdown and create some space for himself. And, Mike Vecchione wasn't able to come all the way through with the defenseman McElrath stepping up on the play there. And, it's a heck of a shot there from distance by Studenich.
So 2-2, we begin anew here at Giant Center. Studenich jumping in. And a guy that's played a fair amount of time in the National Hockey League. 46 National Hockey League games, including 2 this past year for Seattle. And another 4-on-4 goal for the Firebirds. The Bears have been masters of goals late in the period. Coachella Valley masters of 4-on-4. Snively in centers. LaPierre tipped it off the side of the net. Oh, the Bears nearly punched back right away. Back to 5-on-5. The top line running and gunning with Ethan Frank. Hershey right to left here in the second. Pass across Snively. Knees for LaPierre. Left circle. Thrown to the goal. That one blocked and knocked away. Hughes will leave it and cleared up the boards to center. Now an Octel, fresh off a change, back to neutral. Right approach, give one up, and right back on the horns. LaPierre to Frank, couldn't get it deep, gloved and dropped by Schultz. Jimmy Schultz will take to center. Taps it in behind the Bears net. 2-2 our score now. The latest goal coming from Marion Studenich at 1:51. Snively to center. Frank on the right wing. Passed across Snively. Left boards. Shoots at the net. Bounces on goal, and Drieger had to make a left pad save. Snively's been a pinball wizard in this series, putting it off defenseman Hinman shot knocked away by the right hand of Shepard. It opens up now. Shot to the goal, knocked down by Hamanaktel. Huntington fresh to Dubé at center. Leaves it there for Hamanaktel. 3 wide over the blue line. Dubé in the slot. Back from behind. Takes it wide behind the goal and centers. It bounces around and misses Limoges, who is tied up in front. Huntington keeps it in at the point of the giveaway. McElrath was ready to throw a hit. Ready to turnover. Limoges on the right wing. His pass knocked down. Clubbed to the corner by Morrison. McElrath steps up. Hershey gets control again. Trying to go back in front. Nicky Lieberman to the right wing. Great pass. The shot got blocked. McElrath couldn't get it through. On a play by Hinman. In the slot, Huntington. Bears buzzing, but Huntington's pass is flubbed, intercepted, and cleared by Road.
Yeah, it's a great little flurry there, Zach. And it all starts. Dylan McElrath comes on the wall, and he does it twice. And he creates that space for everybody else on the ice.
Ravinsky knocks it in offensively behind the Firebirds net. Into the boards by Evans, but Vecchione sweeping in. Out of the right corner. Tied up along the boards. Fans grumble for a penalty. We play on. Officials Beach and Kia let it go. Pop back to center ice. Firebirds picking up the pace. It's Carrick over the blue line on the right wing. Wrist shot off the inside the post and out. Use the defenseman as a screen. Connor Carrick nearly put the Firebirds ahead. Coachella Valley with some long-range shots. Evading Shepard. Bears lucky there. It's not 3-2 Coachella Valley. Chances each way. Like the first 4 minutes and 35 seconds of this second period. Winterton ahead. Hershey leads the series 3-2. Win tonight, they claim their 13th Calder Cup and go back-to-back. Coachella Valley wins this evening. Game 7 Wednesday night. The Bears don't want that. Up behind the net. Prisky along the right wing. Galloping forward. It's Riley Sutter. On the right side, Trinier. Bumped into the boards beneath the goal line. Sutter after it. Gets to Trinier. Tapped away. And John Hayden out to center ice. Will shoot it in. Knocked down by Strome and offside. Call to the Firebirds. 14:52 to go in the second. For those of the Bears Radio Network, quick pause, 10 seconds for station identification. This is Hershey Bears Hockey.
Harrisburg's home of the 12-time Calder Cup champion Hershey Bears is WTKT Harrisburg and WTKT HD Fox Sports 1460.
14:52 to go here in the second period. Marion Student each 4-on-4 goal to tie it for Coachella Valley in Winterton. The goal scorers for the visitors, while the hosts have tallies from Dubé and LaPierre. Cleared all the way down by Hershey, and icing is called with 14:44 to go here in the second period. Todd ice level, a quick start to this middle frame with chances each way.
And I always like it when the Bears defensemen are involved in the offense. Dylan McElrath with a couple of good looks. Reminds you of Hardy Hamanaktel in Game 5 with a huge goal. And then Chase Prisky, his shot to the net was tipped in by Hendrix Lapierre. So the offense is always better when the D is involved.
Face off to the left of Hunter Shepard. And off the draw, it's picked up to the right side boards. Battered around and knocked by Hershey. And cleared all the way down to the defensive end, where Fleury sends it ahead. Knocked down to neutral ice is Sutter. McCormick to the left wing to Lind. Lind knocks it back to no one in particular to neutral ice. Fleury with it, sends it cross ring. Firebirds over the blue line. 2 Coachella Valley skaters collide. Lind and McCormick, and they are offside in the process with 14:17 to go here in the second period. Shots 11-8 in favor of Hershey. One shot aside here in this second period despite some good looks. And it's Student each from Shore and Schultz on the tally.
Yeah, Zach, the Bears have done a great job here tonight. Really maintaining their position in the neutral zone and not allowing Coachella that easy entry. This is a team that thrives on transition. You know, they just thrive on that odd man rush, 3-on-2, 2-on-1s. You know, the Bears have done a great job of really limiting those chances here tonight.
Face off one back to Jake Massey. Bounces up the boards. Frank at center. Falling down is Evans. Allows Snively to bring in. Comes to Frank. He couldn't tap it through the defense. Hayden on the takeaway, looking for a running Student each. Knocked back from him, and Massey steps up, takes the puck from Student each, who didn't take the hit. On the right wing, Massey drives to the net. Knocked away from him. Could not push it to the goal, but Snively swats it loose to the blue line. Coachella Valley persists to center. Shore down the slot, drop the puck, bounces around to the left point. Student each on the keeping. Gloved and dropped by McElrath from his knees to Lapierre. Now the Bears break to center. Snively catches it, brings it over the blue line. Rolls away from him. Frank will swat it down towards the net front, where it's gloved and dropped by Evans, who fins off Lapierre. And the Firebirds rush into Hershey zone. In the slot, Jun.24 with it, poked away by McElrath. Puck won't sit flat for LaPierre, and it's cleared to center. Puck played with a high stick, and it's dumped in by the Bears. It would have been blown down if Coachella Valley touched it. 13-15, last second period. The Firebirds have tied the game at 2 here in the middle frame of Game 6. Lieberman on the jump in, behind the net of Drieger. Right points for Jimmy Huntington. Smacked around to the blue line. Prisky is there for Hershey. Flips it to Huntington, looking for some space. Top pass in front to Dubé. Missed him. Limoges was tied up. And to center, here comes Coachella Valley. Henman on the right wing, puts on the brakes. Good stick check, Dubé. Henman will get it back. Dubé on the steal to center. Prisky trying to send him for a breakaway, and the Firebirds break it up. Prisky behind the net, engages in contact on Melanson. Puck up the left boards. Melanson, blue line, Scholl to drive, knocked down in front in his own man road. Clear to the blue line, and Anavainen gloves it to center. He'll shoot it behind the net. And this is back and forth here in this second period with 12:25 to go. And not a lot of whistles in the last few moments. Dubé will chip it to the line, gloved by Winterton. His shot knocked down by Lieberman, wide of the goal. The Firebirds center. Missing Winterton on the near boards. 2-2 on the Penn State Health scoreboard. Good stop and start move from Hughes. Backhand pass in front. Shepard, the right pad save. Rebound, score. Chipped up and into the net. Coachella Valley connects on an inbound scramble. And they grabbed a 3-2 lead here in the second period. Winterton again looked to get the last pull.
Yeah, Winterton, he's a guy. He's going to hang around. He's put up great numbers, before coming in, and he's a guy that can score. And those goal scorers, they find a way to win that battle in front of that net. And that's just one of those ones. You're unable to tie up a stick in front of Hunter Shepard. He makes that first save cross crease, just unable to make that second one.
So the Firebirds have pulled in front 3-2. They scored the game's first goal. The Bears responded with a pair. And now Coachella Valley with the two latest. So the first 7:59 in the second period. They pulled in front and quieted the Giants center. We've seen 3-2 games go the way of the Bears. That will not be so tonight. And will beat Shepard 3 times on 10 shots. Shevchenko at center. That pass picked off. Lynn to take it back in his own zone to Fleur. Well, the Bears have done a good job when it hasn't gone their way responding. Coachella Valley with the mojo right now. Lynn brings it in to McCormick. That's offside. But 11:39 left in the second, so finally head to a media timeout here. Time to reset for the Bears. 2 for the Firebirds here in the early moments of the second period. That one from Marion Student each. One after from Winterton. You're tuned into the 2024 Calder Cup Finals.
For some kids, childhood's not carefree. But with the help of 4 Diamonds, Penn State Health Children's Hospital is tackling childhood cancer. Through the latest treatments and life-saving research, they're giving kids a fighting chance. And no 4 Diamonds family will ever get a bill for their child's cancer care. So they can focus on more important things. Penn State Health Children's Hospital, giving families hope for today and tomorrow.
Every child deserves the best teachers, facilities, and academic programs to set them up for success. At Milton Hershey School in Hershey, Pennsylvania, we make that a reality for children from qualifying families who are looking for greater opportunities. Milton Hershey School enrolls students from pre-K through 12th grade from across the United States to live and learn on a beautiful state-of-the-art campus with all costs covered. Are you looking to set your child up for success or know a child who could benefit from Milton Hershey School? Learn more at mhskids.org/admissions.
Fast, affordable, and a great buying experience for the whole family. Faulkner Honda in Harrisburg is one of Central PA's best places to buy a vehicle. View inventory online at FaulknerHonda.com. Then when you're ready to take a test drive, the friendly Faulkner Honda team will help you make an informed decision. Upgrade to a better vehicle and a better buying experience at Faulkner Honda, Paxton Street in Harrisburg. Online at FaulknerHonda.com. For over 85 years of customer satisfaction, it's Faulkner Honda, to be sure.
Second period of Hershey Bears hockey on Fox 43 is sponsored by Orrstown Bank. Dream big. Think smart. Firebirds have pulled in front 3-2 on the Penn State Health scoreboard here in Game 6. Hunter Shepard catches a shot from center, but it would have been offside. Would not have counted a face-off back in neutral. So Garrett Mitchell, the tides have turned in Coachella Valley's favor with 2 goals here in the middle period. If you're the Bears, how do you right the ship?
Yeah, it's getting back on the forecheck there, Zach, and playing the offensive zone. We've seen how much havoc they've been able to cause in the offensive zone, and it all starts on their forecheck. When they separate their forecheck, unable to get the guy pinned on the wall. It's tough to play in the offensive zone a little bit when you can't sustain those zone time.
5 goals on 22 shots between the 2 teams. So if you're the Bears, keep shooting the puck. Puck knocked along the right boards, kept in by Lynn to Morrison in the slot. A little shot wide to Shepard, and it bounces over the tape of Day. Logan with it along the right wing will look to maneuver to center. Vecchione there. It comes free, but heads up in the photographer's booth. Luckily, everyone is all right down there. And a face-off and neutralized with 11:08 to go in the second period. Torrey Hartman, Yvonne Hernandez, heads up. Great crew that does a good job for Great Save Productions, and one of our team photographers here. That puck right there between them.
A little bit of the hot corner there coming down the line.
Yeah,
thankfully they're all good.
You've been on the bench plenty in your career where you're sitting duck, right? Like, there's nowhere for you to go. That puck's coming in. It's duck for cover, or get your glove up quick. Bears looking for a momentum injection to get the crowd going back here at Giant Center. The Firebirds have taken them out. 11 minutes left here in the second period. Puck at center, Studnich on the tip, and Hayden skating after it. Trinyev is there to get in front of him. Hayden ties up Trinyev into the boards and not free along the near corner. Firebirds winning those battles now. We talked about how good Hershey was early with the 50-50 puck battles. Coachella Valley taking that over a bit. Studnich behind the net, looking for more for his club. Hayden will push it on back to the left point. Schultz is there with the puck. The Bears being run around in their own zone. Good stick by McElrath, and the blue line stays with shore. Firebirds have to dump it back in. Good play killer there from the Bears captain.
Yeah, really good stick there by Dylan McElrath, and he's able to get around the body of shore. And it's obviously at 6'4", 6'5", Max sticks a heck of a lot longer than Drew Shorts.
Snively to center with speed down the left wing. He'll dump it in behind the goal of Dringer. Looking to test him. Not a lot of work here in this second. Pass from LaPierre, knocked down. Firebirds, maybe a 3-on-2 to center. Snively trying to get back. Rhodes sends it to the left wing. Henman's pass blocked to the blue line. Olesen knocked down by Frank. Comes loose to Melanson. He fanned on it. Frank to take it. Flings to LaPierre. Over the logo at center. Left wing into Coachella territory. Gets the puck to Joe Snively, who spins it around behind the boards. Olesen took it away and just barely got it past Frank. Now Coachella Valley, left to right into Hershey zone. Melanson, Curlin drags it to the corner. Has it again on the left wing. Wheels in front and shoots. A stick saved by Shepard. Knocked out of midair, and Coachella Valley with it again. Henman deep behind the goal. Melanson stops and starts. Tries to throw it in front. Everyone tied up. Snively to take it. Waiting for help. Frank at the end of his shift. Still a little gas in the tank. Left it there and knocked away by Evans. Look out. Firebirds trying to tag up, and they are offside. A diving play by Henman. Didn't get the skates out of the zone as he went belly first. With a belly flop, an offside call. 9:19 left in the second. Bears fans are all in. Their team needs a little bit more offense here in the second. 3-2 Coachella Valley. Tune into the 2024 Calder Cup Finals.
The Hilton Garden Inn Hershey is just a few miles from the home of the Hershey Bears. Begin your stay with dinner at the Garden Grill and Bar. Unwind in our indoor pool and hot tub. Rest up in the comfort of Hilton quality bedding. Then enjoy the many incredible attractions in town. As an added bonus, the Hilton Garden Inn Hershey offers a private event room for up to 80 people, complete with full-service catering. Check us out at hershey.gardeninn.com.
2024, the year you take your golf game to the next level at Fairview Golf Course. Enjoy your day on the links on their beautiful 18-hole course nestled in the heart of the Lebanon Valley. Work on your game at their driving range or stop by the pro shop to check out what's new for this season. And after your round, there's always something on tap at Cole's Corner Bar. For more information, check them out on the web at fairview.distinctgolf.com. Fairview Golf Course, home to great golf and off-ice home of your 12-time Calder Cup champion Hershey Bears for over 60 years.
Elite Coach is the official transportation provider for the Hershey Bears Hockey Club. Elite Coach is a full-service ground transportation company specializing in group travel. Elite Coach makes group travel easy. Whether it's an over-the-road trip, a return home from the airport, or a team outing to the ballpark, Elite Coach does the work so you can enjoy worry-free travel. Check them out at EliteCoach.com. Again, EliteCoach.com. That's EliteCoach.com.
Coachella Valley has the lead. Game 6, Calder Cup Finals. Bears lead the series 3-2. They can win the cup tonight. The work cut out from Firebirds have connected 3 times and 11 shots. 2 in a row here in this period to take the lead. Dubé at center, blows it down, 3-on-2 over the blue line. Pierrick Dubé shot sticked out by Drieger. The rebound to the corner. And it's picked up by Jimmy Huntington. Blue line Day, that slap shot block, look out. Hamid Octel getting over. Day to take the puck. They close the angle. They accidentally put it to their goaltender, Shepard, who covers it and holds on as we check in ice level. Standing by downstairs, Todd Sadowski having a good look behind the net of Chris Drieger. Hasn't been a lot of work down there. Todd, you got us. Face off at Hunter Shepard's end. We'll check in with Todd in a moment. 8:51 left in period 2, and Todd Nelson's Bears trying to find something offensively here. They have not had a lot of shots on goal, particularly in second periods here in this series, but they have been very opportunistic. Draw away into Jake Massey behind the net. On the right boards, Vecchione on the wobbling puck to center ice. Picked up Rabinski. Leaves it left wing, Miro Stachenko. Rabinski dumped. Referee's letting them play here in the second period. Brisky jumps up into the fray, but it's picked up and taken by Morris into center. Fleury, board-to-board feed too far for McCormick. Icing indicated and called. And a face-off to come in the offensive zone. As now we check in downstairs with Todd.
All right, guys. Yeah, we'd love to see the action pick up here in front of Drieger. Well, look, Bears and Firebirds are very good at hanging on to a lead in the postseason. 11-0 combined when leading after 2 periods. Hershey 8-5 all-time in Calder Cup Final Game 6s. And they love it when Hendrix Lapierre and Ethan Frank score a goal. 8-1 when Frankie gets it. 6-1 when Lappy scores.
Lapierre's got one here as a shot deflects wide of Drieger. Didn't see it. His glove reaching across his body, and the puck was back wide of the net. Lieberman brings it in, but Miro Stachenko never tagged up, and offside is called on Hershey. With 8:16 left in the second period. Bears have goals from Dubé on the power play and Lapierre, but the last 2 to Coachella Valley.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Bears, Zach, just turn the tide here a little bit. Get in on the forecheck. You know, this fourth line comes out right now, and I'd like to see them get in on that forecheck, set the tone again. You know, understand, hey, you're in our rink, it's going to be tough to play, and we're just going to continue to come and come and come. And, you know, the Bears got away from that for a little bit. They gave up 2. You know, it's time for them to go back to work here.
Face off to the Firebirds. Onavainen to center ice. Sutter looks to knock it down. There's McElrath to take it away. And picked up by Strome after it was overskated by Shore at center. Strome dumps it in. Onavainen behind the net. Hit hard by Strome. Puck free for the taking on the right boards where Trenier knocks it to the point. Drive deflected wide. Strome got a stick on the Sutter slapper. Lieberman off the left boards. Plays behind the net. Strome is there. He's open. Bounces it in front. Trenier tied up to the corner. Bears fourth line doing the hard work here. But right in the slot, Stu Neach on the takeaway. Gave it up at the line. Sutter will keep it in, but the Bears were heading back to neutral. Now Strieger to set it up. And the Firebirds looking to exit. Fourth line putting their work boots on, but not able to get one. It remains 3-2 Coachella Valley on the Penn State Health scoreboard, but a building block shift there.
Yeah, big time. And you see the separation. There's no separation there between Trenier and Stromer, and they end up keeping that puck, and that's exactly what they got to do.
Lapierre today from the right circle, threatening the net. Wheeling it around is Snively. The slot spins and shoots, deflected wide of Drieger. Bounces back to Day. Plays the wobbling puck to the point. Snively across, but the pass comes out to center to Lapierre. Snively has it hop his tape of the blue line. Hershey's able to corral it, settle it in their own zone. Under 7 left, second period. Some good looks of late. Hamid Octel's pass thwarted and knocked down. Carrick overskated. Snively took it away. Right wing to Frank. He's in on goal and shoots. Drieger the save. The rebound comes loose to Winterton, who clears to safety off the chest protector of Drieger. And the Firebirds clear. Frank, the guy you want, leading the club with 10 goals in the playoffs. Limoges at center. knocks it down. Melanson on the takeaway. Gets around Prisky, who darted up. Melanson and Limoges. Left side for Henman. Block. Good job by Prisky. Right to center. Huntington's fresh. He's got it. He'll chip it in. Look to track it down. Fleury ties him up. Olesen behind the net. Hit hard by Limoges. You didn't see him coming. Creates a steal. Alex Limoges from Huntington behind the net, looking for the tying goal. Thompson starts and centers. They score! Limoges to Dubé! What a play! And this game is tied again. It's 3-3.
It all starts on the forecheck there, Zach. And, Alex Limoges gets in, he gets a bump, makes a heck of a play coming out of that. And what a pass by him to Dubé coming right down the middle. And, we talked a lot about Dubé this year being able to score goals. And, there's a reason he put 30 in the back of the net this year. It's a great showing for him.
A hard-working goal for the Hershey Bears, and Alex Limoges makes it happen with the forecheck. The hit creates a turnover. He slips away behind the net. And Pierrick Dubé finds a soft spot and blows it over the blocker of Drieger. Here come the Bears again. Here's Stajinko's in. Backhander saved by Drieger. He'll mop it up and cover. How about that for a turning of the tides for the Hershey Bears? And listen to this crowd. They are on their feet.
Not a better feeling, Zach. You feed off the crowd, and to have 11,000 or whatever you have in here tonight, it's a pretty special feeling. That's exactly the response they need. They score a big goal, they go right back down, put pressure on Coachella, and that's exactly what they're looking for out of these guys.
Pierrick Dubé, second of the game, has tied it for Hershey. 2 for Winterton, 2 for Dubé. 3-3 here on the Penn State House scoreboard. Chatting with the scorers table right now. They're just getting louder.
They could have been just checking the time here, Zach. I think they went over both benches, just make sure the time's correct here.
Can feel the pendulum swing back to the home team with the crowd on their side. The Firebirds, 3 goals on 11 shots. They've given the Bears a lot, but Hershey with an answer. Dubé from Limoges and Huntington at 13:52. That line connects again. Sutter off the draw win. This line had a good shift prior. Todd Nelson going to them to lay the boom, put pressure onto the forecheck, and maybe chip one in. We see that often to the playoffs from role players. Puck picked up, knocked down. Carrick over the blue line offensively. Cracked away by the Bears. Headman feed. Strong gets it over the blue line. One man in his way. He'll send it to the corner. Slowed up just enough to allow Strome not to pull away. Sudanich looks to center. He'll fling it down the ice. Now here's Hayden with a man joining. Hayden for the right circle. Looks to center. Has to cruise to the corner. The Bears get back to cover. Center to Sudanich. He shoots. Knocked down in front. Great block by Hamid Octel and cleared by the Bears to center. Picked up by Frank. On the right wing, snaps a shot. Drieger the save on a sharp angle wrister. Not a bad idea. 3-3, tied again here at Giant Center. Firebirds bring it in, close at the line. Centering pass blocked away by Massey. And LaPierre out of the corner. Chips it up the board. Snively seals the wall. McCormick, though, keeps it in. And it's popped loose behind the net. Firebirds on offense with Cole Lynn. Leaving it to McCormick out of the right corner. Feeds it in front, down low, deflected wide to Shepard looking for land. The Bears pick up the puck, and they go to center. Snively for Frank, he was stationary and out of his reach despite his blazing speed. Firebirds turn it back to center. Back to McCormick. A hand over the blue line on the right wing, Lynn. They'll hit the trailer, but overskated by Olesen. Man, he had some space. And the Bears clear to safety. And the puck lands where? Finally in the Coachella defensive zone. And Dubé's all over Fleury. Dubé stole it from Fleury. Pierrick Dubé having a whale of a game tonight. Knocked away from Huntington, cleared behind the net. Seen the Bears hat trick in the playoffs since Casey Wellman way back in the day. Lieberman having to defend Lynn, took him down. Knocked him to the ice with a check, and the Bears have it behind their own net. 4:05 left in a wildly entertaining second period. Now that the Bears have bounced back, they've got this crowd right back into it.
Yeah, that's exactly it, Zach. You get in a big forecheck shift there. You talk about that fourth line. They turn the events there and go right back at it. Big goal there. by Dubé.
Dubé to the middle to Huntington, swatted away. The Bears reset in their own zone. Alex Lemons over the blue line. Left wing Huntington. He'll fire the net. A low slapper just wide of the glove of Drieger. Back around for the point. On the right wing. Can the Bears pull in front? Off the near boards. Huntington trying to cut it off. Comes to Dubé. Huntington has broken his stick up near the top handle. He'll head off for a change. The Firebirds to center. Tipped in down the ice by Hughes, so no icing. Puck sits flat behind the Bears net. Vecchione is there, looking to dig it free. Hasn't had one since the overtime winner against Cleveland. Due for a goal. He's been playing fantastic. Puck back at center. Chipped in by the Firebirds along the left wing. Alonso with a backhander wide of Shepard. Bears doing a good job clearing the lanes. Blocker saved by Shepard. Took an odd hop off his blocker to the corner on the wrister from Carrick. Bears to center. Rabinski over the blue line. Right wing. Evans pelts him into the boards. Rabinski persists, but his pass out of the reach of Vecchione. And end we go here. A little fire wagon hockey. Firebirds in left wing. Malonza to the net. That's sticked aside. Both teams showing off their defensive prowess, defending the rush. Rowe down to the left corner. Behind the net. Wraps it in front. Knocked away. Miro Stachenko. Here he goes. 3-on-2 to center. On the red line. His pass picked off looking for Rabinski. And Hershey has to retool it in their own zone. It just seems like someone's about to break away with one here. Persky around the boards looking for Sutter. Way too far for everyone. Down the ice it goes, and down the ice we go to Todd Sadowski. As I need a chance to catch my breath with this pace.
It is breathtaking, no doubt about it. Coming up in our second intermission report, I talk with President and CEO of the AHL, Scott Howson, about the state of the league. Plus, we'll get you caught up on the latest local news and weather headlines, our Fox 43 game break. I'll be joined by AHL Hall of Famer Mitch Lamoureux to discuss a wild second period. You guys will have the highlights. Let's send it back upstairs.
Off the face-off, McCormick's wrister off Shepard's glove. He made the save on a shot that might have been going wide. So the Bears have been the master of goals late in the period. 8 goals in this series in the final 4 minutes of a period, including one in the last minute. Period number 1 tonight. And they have another one in the cards tonight. Stepping up, good hit, Prisky. He sends Morris into the seat of his pants. Not for the faint of heart tonight. Prisky in his own zone will just chuck it down the ice. And another icing called on the Bears. With a minute 44 to go here in the second period. And an offensive zone face-off for the Firebirds, looking to pull back in front after Dubé's 6 from Limoges and Huntington at 13:52. Tying us again.
Yeah, and we've seen, you talked about it there, a little bit of track meet hockey back and forth, and for the Bears, it's go and establish that in the offensive zone. It's tough when you play track meet hockey, you're back and forth. Go sustain some ozone time, play defensively, play responsibly. And it sets up great for the Bears.
Risky's third attempt down the ice, deflected by Trinea, but again on the wrong side of center. Playing a little flyer here. Some tired players out. 3 straight icings now. Just one trying to stretch it in the last couple, maybe out of necessity, just trying to get a stick on it.
Yeah, and you got a guy, in Sutsy that can win draws. So it's one of those things, you reset, you don't have something reset, come back to the face-off, and win a draw, go back at it.
Evans barely keeps it in the blue line. That one hit the linesman in the left corner, allows Coachella Valley to take it. Student each behind the net. Staying with him, stride for stride, is Jake Massey. Prisky behind the goal with John Hayden. 1:20 left of the period. Hayden stops on a dime, left circle. Pulls up to the bottom of it, on the goal line, forgot the block. Prisky watching him, puck comes through the middle of the ice for Shore. Wheels a backhand to the net, that blocked away. Hershey hemmed in their own zone, needing a whistle and a change. Student each on the right wing with 1:05 of the period. Drops it off to the corner. This is the way the Firebirds want to play, and that, though, a low percentage shot from Shore, snatched by Shepard. Now the Bears will take a whistle with a minute left of the period. And the game remains tied at 3. As Shepard with the glove save. Hunter Shepard with the stop. 3-3 our score. Will step aside. 1 minute left here in the second period. We're all even on a Pierre Dubé goal in the 2024 Calder Cup Finals.
What if you woke up every day and knew your job made a difference in the lives of youth? Milton Hershey School is seeking married couples to be house parents, living in and leading a home of 8 to 12 children. House parents are caregivers, mentors, and role models, helping students reach their full potential. At MHS, you can positively impact future generations while receiving competitive compensation and benefits. Start a career with a greater purpose. Apply today at mhskids.org/houseparents.
This park has the best coasters ever!
At Hershey Park, we know our coasters are epic, and we know you have to experience them to believe it. So if you're ready to conquer coasters, buckle up and go from 0 to 72 miles per hour in 2 seconds flat on Storm Runner.
Now get ready.
Climb 210 feet on Candymonium, fly first class on Sky Rush, and experience the world's largest underflip on our newest Wildcats Revenge. Then choose another from our iconic lineup and do it all again. Epic thrills are waiting for you. How will you, Hershey Park?
Want to know why 9 out of 10 grandmas love their Giant? It's the deals. Aisles and aisles of bonus buys. On your left, a deal. On your right, another deal. They're all over the place. Giant's got new bonus buys every week, so you're always getting a great price. They're all around you, like pollen or your mother-in-law. Shop at Giant and grocery like a pro, hon.
Hothouse peppers or our brand potatoes, 88 cents each when you buy 4.
Minute on the clock in period 2, tied at 3 here at Giant Center. The Bears and Firebirds in Game 6. A rematch of last year's Calder Cup Finals. Hershey won it in 7 games in overtime. Mike Vecchione was the hero in Palm Desert. Face-off taken by the Bears, a wobbling puck to the far boards. Carrick kept it in. McElrath trying to find it. He will. Bears looking to go to offense. This one risen to center. Swatted at by LaPierre. He'll backhand it in behind the net of Chris Drieger. Launches it there, it's Fleury picking it up for the Firebirds. Stops it behind the net, looking for a lane to center. Dumps it to the far corner where Carrick recovers it. Wants to transition to offense. His pass is on the money. Hughes along the left wing. Threw it in front. Winterton's there for the hat trick. High and wide of the net. Up and over the goal. McElrath will play it under stress. Hits it to the left wing boards. Carrick on the keep in. Firebirds have taken the game back over here in the last couple minutes. Bears clearing it up the near wing with 18 in the period. And knocked back down Fleury behind the net. Snively out of the right side boards, looking to clear it off the glass, and now the Bears will take that clear. With 10 left of the period, Coachella Valley back in their own zone. It's Carrick with the puck. 5 seconds left, sends it down the ice. McElrath to take it to the corner behind the goal to send us to the 3rd period. With Game 6 tied up at 3 goals apiece. Coachella Valley, the better of the 2 teams in that period in spurts, with a goal by Pierrick Dubé. Tied the game after Student H got the party started. And Ryan Winterton added 1 on this net now scramble. Dubé had the answer for the Bears. This club is all in. And we go to the 3rd period, 3-3. So we'll hear from a member of the Bears downstairs with Todd Sadowski in just a moment, Garrett.
Yeah, I think, Zach, when you look back on that period there, obviously you give up, a couple. But at the same time, you play some pretty good hockey. And you play that game that you need to play in the offensive zone for them. And, you see that shift. It starts, you put the 4th line over, you have Riley Sutter, Stromer, and Triniev running around, and they're able to create some space. They're able to turn that tide a little bit, and then all of a sudden you come out, Alex Limoges is able to make a heck of a play, and it ends up in the back of the net for them.
The 2nd period of Hershey Bears hockey on Fox 43 was sponsored by Orrstown Bank. Dream big, bank smart. Your community bank since 1919. Orrstown Bank, proud partner of your Hershey Bears. Alex Limoges made the play happen on Pierrick Dubé's goal. He's standing by with Todd Sadowski.
All right, so everybody knows what Pierrick's going through with this, so we're going to have you talk for him a little bit, okay? He's got 2 goals already. Just not only what he's doing, Alex, to be out there on the ice, but what he's doing while he's out there. Talk about his goal-scoring prowess.
Yeah, well, first of all, he's battling through a lot right now, and, he's in pain, but this is what it's all for, right? So, he brings a lot to the table, and he's a hell of a goal scorer. He can score from anywhere. So we know that, he gets his chances, good things are going to happen.
Look, you're a heck of a playmaker yourself. You have some guys that can put it in the net. With Jimmy Huntington in Game 5, you're doing a heck of a job with the playmaking stuff. Talk about that last one to tie that thing up when you hit Pierrick.
Oh, yeah, it's just that's just how we draw it up, right? Like, we have nothing, we're going to rim release, and we need to make a play, feel where pressure's coming from, and crash to the lane, and Duke did a great job getting that shot off. 3-3
at home, Game 6 Calder Cup Finals. Not much needs to be said in the locker room. I'm sure you guys are ready to try and complete this thing.
Exactly. Win a period, win a game.
Thanks, Alex. Appreciate the time, man. There you guys have it. It's 20 minutes to go, tied 3-3. You're in your own building. Everything is set up for potentially a big celebration. Still a lot of work left to do.
Yeah, 3-3, and that was a period where the Firebirds were the better of the two clubs, but all even going into the third. We'll step aside, stay with us. Great story coming up around the corner, so we'll bring you that next. 3-3 in the 2024 Calder Cup Final.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Head on over to Homza Chiropractic Wellness and Rehab Center. Doctors John and Jose Homza will get your power on. Check them out at 5721 Lingelstown Road. Go where the Bears go. Go where the professionals go. Homza Chiropractic Wellness and Rehab Center. Celebrating 30 years. Homza Chiropractic Wellness and Rehab Center. Visit them online at homzachiropractic.com.
Welcome back to Giant Center. I'm Fox 43 Sports Director Todd Sadowski, and joining me now is the AHL President and Chief Executive Officer Scott Housen. Scott, thanks so much for the time. We got another special guest with us here, the Calder Cup. And as much as the Bears have a lot of history with the Cup, this is only the second time it's been presented in a very long time. So it seems fitting to be here, but this doesn't really happen that often, does it?
Well, it's surprising that Hershey's won 12 times already. Going for number 13, and it's only been here once in the last 43 years. So that is a surprise to me, too.
Yeah, and I think the matchup is really interesting. We talked about the oldest franchise and the newest franchise, and that it's a rematch. So quickly, these two teams have got a really good rivalry going.
Well, they really do, and it's such a unique matchup to have our newest franchise and our oldest franchise going at it for the second time. It's only happened, this is the second time it's happened or the first time it's happened in 33 years. So really unique matchup. Both really well deserving of this contest, because you could see sort of during the middle of the year that they were both the best teams, and being the best team in the regular season doesn't guarantee you're going to be here. We all know that, but they've persevered and they're here.
For the AHL, this is your showcase event. It's the Calder Cup Finals, and you're really getting to show the historic side of it with the Bears, and then also some of the new wave and the new teams and the way that the Coachella Valley Firebirds have come into the league. Acrisure Arena is an amazing place. So it's a great showcase for you guys, isn't it, to show some of the old and some of the new of what you have as far as your product?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, Coachella Valley has been such a success for our league, and Hershey, I mean, the tradition and the fan support is unparalleled. So we couldn't ask for a better matchup.
Well, it felt like a rock concert out in Coachella Valley. The fans here, they're trying to break a record tonight for a sellout. Just the expectations of the league. You know, you've expanded. You're talking about attendance. I know you guys have an attendance record. If you want to touch on what you guys have been able to do as a league, Scott, the last few years, and certainly with expanding playoffs.
Yeah, well, we've set a playoff attendance record. We set it on Saturday, so we will eclipse that by even more today. But the regular season, our teams hit it out of the park. We're up significantly again in ticket sales. So the American Hockey League is really thriving, and we're really proud of that.
All right. Well, we're going to see the Calder Cup a little bit later. One of these teams is going to be awarded the Calder Cup. Of course, we'd love to see the Bears get their 13th. Thanks so much for the time. We really appreciate you being here.
Thanks for having me.
That wraps it up here at Giant Center. We'll be right back with more Hershey Bears playoff hockey.
Fast, affordable, and a great buying experience for the whole family. Faulkner Honda in Harrisburg is one of Central PA's best places to buy a vehicle. View inventory online at FaulknerHonda.com. Then when you're ready to take a test drive, the friendly Faulkner Honda team will help you make an informed decision. Upgrade to a better vehicle and a better buying experience at Faulkner Honda, Paxton Street in Harrisburg. Online at FaulknerHonda.com. For over 85 years of customer satisfaction, it's Faulkner Honda, to be sure.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
How will you, Hershey Park? Whether you seek the ultimate thrill of riding front row on your favorite coaster or making unforgettable memories with your family all year long, you're ready to become a season pass holder. You get unlimited visits and amazing perks like free exclusive parking, 1 hour early access, and the all-year drink plan. And with more options than ever, you'll find the perfect pass. Hershey Park is open. Buy your season pass and start using it this weekend.
What if you woke up every day and knew your job made a difference in the lives of youth? Milton Hershey School is seeking married couples to be house parents, living in and leading a home of 8 to 12 children. House parents are caregivers, mentors, and role models, helping students reach their full potential. At MHS, you can positively impact future generations while receiving competitive compensation and benefits. Start a career with a greater purpose. Apply today at mhskids.org/houseparents.
Hey Bears fan, Fox 43 Sports Director Todd Sadowski here, and we're thrilled to bring Hershey Bears hockey to your television this season. Make sure you join us at the Giant Center in person, but if you can't, we'll carry select games on Fox 43 and our digital channel, Antenna TV. Check fox43.com and hersheybears.com for a broadcast schedule as Zach Fish and I bring you every second of the action. It's time to chase the Calder Cup, so don't miss a minute and watch the Hershey Bears on Fox 43. This is the second intermission report, Calder Cup Finals, game number 6. Fox 43 Sports Director Todd Sadowski along with Hall of Famer Mitch Lamoureux. I'm a little bit everywhere. I was just with Scott Howson and the Calder Cup's in the building. Oh, if it could talk, Mitch, what stories could it tell about your guys' teams, huh?
Well, I mean, it has some very good stories. I know they had to get it repaired. I mean, when we won it back in '88, I know that. But we had a lot of fun with it, let's put it that way.
Yeah, well, it's always neat to see it and to think about the history that it represents. If the Bears win, they would be the 5th Bears team in the last 20 years, and they keep 20 plates on it. There would be 5 teams represented for the Bears. So it goes to show you, we're on a pretty good run recently.
It's a great history. I mean, this organization has the most Calder Cups in the league, and the history that comes with it couldn't be any better. That's why a lot of guys want to come play for the Hershey Bears for moments like this tonight. You know, 20 minutes left. We can do it.
Yeah, and the last team to repeat back-to-back were the Bears in 2009, 2010. How did they get the job done in those final 20 minutes? What are you looking for?
You know what? I'll be honest with you, Todd. I don't think they want to go to Game 7. So they're going to lay it on the line for the last 20 minutes and do what they can to come out victorious, because it'll be nice. We haven't had a celebration here, or a Calder Cup celebration, only once in the last 40 years, I believe, that a Bears team has won the Calder Cup at home. Yeah. It would be beautiful to win tonight.
It would be the second time in 43 years, as I was talking about with Scott Howson. And yeah, I mean, they have some things still left to do, but let's just say Drieger is gettable. And if they can shore it up on their end defensively, he's gettable.
Yeah, exactly. They got to take care of their end first, use their speed, get up the ice, create opportunities with their speed. And then they just got to keep shooting, traffic in front.
Time and time again, we've seen the Bears rise to the big moments. Will they get it done in the third period? We'll be right back with more Hershey Bears playoff hockey.
York Mitsubishi is the proud sponsor of the Kenny Smith Player of the Game. This award will be given all season to the Hershey Bear that plays and has the most impact on the game. Good luck to all from York Mitsubishi, located just off Route 30 on Roosevelt Avenue in York, PA. Or visit us at YorkMitsubishi.com. York Mitsubishi, where Mitsubishis always cost less. That's YorkMitsubishi.com. That's YorkMitsubishi.com.
Put your phone on D&D, that means do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always sing with me. So put your phone on D&D, that means do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always remember this beat.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
You turn on like lightning.
This summer, you do you, only at Toyota. Whether it's in an adventure-ready RAV4 with available all-wheel drive, an all-new 24 Tacoma with more power for more play, or the all-new 25 Camry, Because every day deserves more fun. Find out more at buyatoyota.com, the official website for deals. Offers end July 1st. Toyota, let's go places.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
This park has the best coasters ever!
At Hershey Park, we know our coasters are epic, and we know you have to experience them to believe it. So if you're ready to conquer coasters, buckle up and go from 0 to 72 miles per hour in 2 seconds flat on Storm Runner.
Now get ready.
Climb 210 feet on Candymonium, fly first class on Sky Rush, and experience the world's largest underflip on our newest Wildcats Revenge. Then choose another from our iconic lineup and do it all again. Epic thrills are waiting for you. How about you, Hershey Park?
Hope you took your heart medication tonight because you might need it. The Bears have played some wild hockey over these last couple of years. The good news is they've come out on top more often than not. The defending champions looking to defend their Calder Cup title, win tonight. They claim number 13 and go back-to-back. Coachella Valley wins. They force Game 7. Welcome back to the broadcast booth. Our intermission report here through 2 periods of play. We're tied 3-3 at Giant Center. Garrett Mitchell simply put, as we look at the highlights, you win a period, you win a cup, but you got to be better than that second period when Coachella Valley really found their footing, scoring the first 2 goals before the Bears were able to tie it. Here's the first one from Marion Student-Eats. Great shot over the glove of Shepard.
Yeah, and he scores that from distance, Zach. And, you know, we talked about a 4-on-4 hockey creates that space, and, you know, Shep's just unable to track that through.
Hershey would get some looks on goaltender Chris Drieger. Joe Snively nearly banked one. He's got 2 goals off defensemen in this series. And Connor Carrick hit a goal post as well. Don't forget that. But here's the tally from Ryan Winterton. We got 2 guys with 2 goals in this game. That's just a hard-working goal for Winterton in front. He's got 6 goals in the finals. Shepard would make a save on this one, and the Bears would eventually take advantage, but not before a little rough stuff. What a play. That's the tail end of it. Alex Limoges behind the net. He wrestles it away and sends Pierrick Dubé open in front. Over the blocker of Drieger. Dubé's second of the game. The Bears bench on their feet. Shepard of the Bears would be busy. And the Price, they're all in, blocking shots, throwing hits. And now it comes down to the 3rd period. That next. There's a look at the particulars as we get set. Win a period, win a game, win a cup. That's the goal for the Hershey Bears. 3rd period is next. You're tuned into the 2024 Calder Cup Finals.
2024, the year you take your golf game to the next level at Fairview Golf Course. Enjoy your day on the links on their beautiful 18-hole course nestled in the heart of the Lebanon Valley. Work on your game at their driving range or stop by the pro shop to check out what's new for this season. And after your round, there's always something on tap at Cole's Corner Bar. For more information, check them out on the web at fairview.distinctgolf.com. Fairview Golf Course, home to great golf and off-ice home of your 12-time Calder Cup champion, Hershey Bears, for over 60 years.
Want to know why 9 out of 10 grandmas love their Giant? It's the deals. Aisles and aisles of bonus buys. On your left, a deal. On your right, another deal. They're all over the place. Giant's got new bonus buys every week, so you're always getting a great price. They're all around you, like pollen or your mother-in-law. Shop at Giant and grocery like a pro one.
Hothouse peppers or our brand potatoes, 88 cents each when you buy 4.
Sackfish here for Bouquet Mulligan & Bale Eye Professionals in Cleona and Elizabethtown. Come by and see the latest selection of Oakley eyewear for adults and children. Bring in your prescription. Choose from Oakley, Maui Jim, Ray-Ban sunglasses at the best prices. Stop in and visit my good friend Jim Mulligan, his award-winning staff of optometrists, certified opticians. They're voted the best of Lebanon County 11 years in a row. That's Bouquet Mulligan & Mayo Eye Professionals in Cleona and Elizabethtown. Visit them online at bmdi.com.
Elite Coach is the official transportation provider for the Hershey Bears Hockey Club. Elite Coach is a full-service ground transportation company specializing in group travel. Elite Coach makes group travel easy, whether it's an over-the-road trip, a return home from the airport, or a team outing to the ballpark. Elite Coach does the work so you can enjoy worry-free travel. Check them out at EliteCoach.com. Again, EliteCoach.com. That's EliteCoach.com.
What if you woke up every day and knew your job made a difference in the lives of youth? Milton Hershey School is seeking married couples to be house parents, living in and leading a home of 8 to 12 children. House parents are caregivers, mentors, and role models, helping students reach their full potential. At MHS, you can positively impact future generations while receiving competitive compensation and benefits. Start a career with a greater purpose. Apply today at mhskids.org/houseparents.
One period left in regulation. There could be a celebration to come, or there could be another game. We will see what the third period brings in Game 6 of the Calder Cup Finals. Hershey leads the best-of-7 series, 3 games to 2. Zach Fish, Garrett Mitchell, Todd Sadowski. Who will be the hero tonight at Giant Center? We haven't been given an official attendance number yet, but I wouldn't be surprised to see this, a new club record. We'll find out here in the third period. We'll find out if the Bears can become champions. 3-3 our score on the Penn State Health scoreboard. Marion Studenich with a goal in this game, the former New Jersey Devil. Up the boards, knocked away from him behind the net, pops loose, and it's picked up by the Bears. Matt Strom to center ice. That's such a great first round against Lehigh Valley. Been so good when he's in on the PK. Gets the puck deep. Trinea behind the net. On the right side boards, Riley Shunnen trying to dig it loose. Comes away from Strom and out to center. Firebirds right to left here in the third period. Shore leaves it. Right point, a drive out of Vinen. Snatched by Shepard into his glove. And he will hang on. First work for Hunter Shepard. It's a glove save, and it gives us a quick opportunity as we look at the replay. For those of the Bears Radio Network, to pause 10 seconds for station identification.
Harrisburg's home of the 12-time Calder Cup champion Hershey Bears is WTKT Harrisburg and WTKT HD Fox Sports 1460.
Draw to the left of Hunter Shepard. There's goaltender facing 13 shots, tying up off the faceoff. One back behind the net by Hershey. Hamanaktel able to guide it free up the left boards. Olasin on the keep and batters it around behind the net to McCormick. They'll go topside. Firebirds picking up where they left off. Wheeling around offensively. Slap shot in front. Blocked and deflected. Up and out of play. Into the safety net with Logan Day in the area. So how do the Bears here combat this? Coachella Valley, we saw it a lot from them in Game 3. Right now they're having their way with it. The Bears are doing a good job weathering the storm. But Todd Nelson's phrase was fight fire with fire.
Yeah, you got to go dictate here, Zach. You know, in this third period, you got to go dictate the play. You know, don't sit back. You got to understand you have success when you start dictating the play. In on the forecheck, and you got to be tight. You can't just go out there and skate around. You got to have support with it, and you know that's where you see pucks get turned over.
To center ice off the face-off. Snively's pass across, intercepted by Olafson. He tried to go left to right. Now the Bears have to double on back in their own zone. Hamanaktel up the boards to Ethan Frank at his feet to center. Pop here knocks it ahead to the feet of Snively. Right wing Frank. To Snively who shovels it in behind the net from tight quarters. Here can't find it up the right side boards for Cole Lynn. The veteran out to center, the former Utica Comet. Shot in behind the Bears net, and Shepard is there to stop it. With the trapezoid behind the net. Hershey to center at the left wing. Over the red line, Joe Snively for the Bears. Will send it in behind the net. Dubé with 2 goals. Knocks the puck free along the near boards. Dubé have another one in it. Limoges, left point. Nicky Lieberman with it. Centers to Limoges, hit his feet. Knocked away, and Huntington can't find it. It's picked back up by the Firebirds. Shot in over the head of Lieberman. Behind the goal line, Day absorbs the hit, falls down. The puck rolls loose. Coachella Valley has it. Winterton parked in front. Shane Wright powers to the net. It pops off the blocker of Shepard. Limoges will clear to the corner. Settles flat for Dubé to clear to center. He hits Huntington over the red line. Into the offensive zone. Limoges gets there first. Makes as if he's going backwards with it, leaves it behind the goal. Huntington knocks it free from his knees. Firebirds get it. 17:30 left third period to center ice. Rookie Leighton Rowe down Broadway, fleshed out to the left side board. Sharp angle shot, sticked out by Shepard. And put back up by Rowe, gave it away. 3-on-2 up by Hershey, led by Chase Prisky. Over the blue line for the Bears. Left wing, Rashad Vecchione deflected. Up and out of play into the safety net with 17-16 to go in the third. Tied at 3 in Game 6.
Yeah, and I love that there, Zach. It starts with a block shot, turns into transition. And you talk about good defense leads to good offense, and that's exactly what that was there. That's a shot block in your feet, turns into a 3-on-2, and an opportunity there for Mike Vecchione to get that shot off.
Sutter, Stroman, Trineyev. I'll tell you, Trineyev's been so good in these playoffs. He doesn't have a goal. It would be only appropriate if it was him. To center ice. He'll glove it down. Tap it in along the left wing. Closed off by Ottavine, and he knocks it behind the net. Heavy hit by Trineyev. Up the left boards, Hamid Octel snaps into it. It's cleared out to center. Chase Prisky with 3 minutes gone. Third period tied at 3. Sackfish, Garrett Mitchell, Konstanowski with producer Ed Albert. Stretch pass to center. Trineyev down the left wing. Trapped by the other 44, Schultz. Bogdan Trineyev to the left side corner. Belted there, lost his glove in the process. Did Schultz behind the net. Firebirds will take it and slowly roll out of their own zone with Fleury waiting it behind his own net. Defenseman Cale Fleury, the 25-year-old, gets the puck ahead to center. Stretched in by Lynn, stopped down in neutral. Falling down for Hershey, blowing a tireless Lapierre, allows Coachella Valley to bring it in. McCormick trying to get around Massey in the left dot, leaves for Lynn, pass to the blue line, miss Olafson. Self-inflicted wound there for the Firebirds. They clear it to their own zone. Yeah, just good stick on puck there by both defensemen. There's a little bit of a switch there, and that's where you can get mixed up. But great job communicating that out, and it doesn't turn into any opportunity. Lapierre up the left wing, gets the puck in snidely, throws the check along the 5 points, but Max McCormick, their captain, to center ice for Coachella Valley, trying to extend their season with a win tonight. Nothing decided here, tied at 3. Ahead to center. Shot in behind the goal of netminder Chris Drieger. Played him off. Every second. Stetska is the backup. Ray Stevenson watches as Hunter Shepard tries to win his club another cup. Limoges at center. Rolling in over the blue line. Leaves left wing along the point. Huntington. Back to Limoges. Falling down as Fleury went for the stick check. And the puck to the Fireboards. Fleury back on his feet. Will lead for his teammate McCormick. Firebirds break the press to center ice. Winterton, the most dangerous guy on the ice for Coachella, will fire off the right shoulder. Shepard, the rebound. He made the save on the one hopper. Chopped on net by Wright. Save by Shepard and no rebound. Yeah, just a great job swallowing that second one up there too, Zach. He's, a little bit of a, tough shot for him to handle, and that second opportunity there by Shane Wright, he's able to suck that right up in the breadbasket and not allow a second opportunity right in front of the net. Well, this is where Hunter Shepard earns all the accolades of being a winner and coming up with those timely saves. When the game gets big, Shepard is nearly unflappable. Now up to 14 saves tonight. He has surrendered the 3. All that matters right now is a win. Face off to the Bears. Henrik Rabinski with the puck to Miro Snachenko at center. Ahead to Mike Vecchione. Knocked away from him. Firebirds back in their own zone. Connor Carroll looking to break it ahead to center. Riker Evans has it along the left wing. Hughes on the near boards. Evans knocked down by McElrath. Fell easily. Play continues. McElrath on the backhand. Up the boards. Couldn't get it out. Knocked down. Winterton thought it was a high stick. They say play on. Shot from the line goes wide of the goal to the near wing. Coachella is pressing. Carroll behind the goal. Hamid Octel stick broken half. A turnover because of it, and it's shot wide of Shepard. Oh, a bad time for that lumber to fail. But the Bears survive the threat. Miro Snachenko is firing center, blows a tire, and back come the Firebirds. Massey defending, sticks it away from Hughes. Took a stick up high, offensive zone penalty on Cameron Hughes, and Hershey's headed to the power play in a tie game with 14:21 to go.
Well, this is a big one here, Zach. You get the momentum back, and there's some times there in that throughout the first 6 minutes or 5.5, that Coachella kind of put the pace on. And you talked about that broken stick. Hardy just goes to pass that thing over and helicopters away. So right now, this is a huge power play. We saw them have success on the first one. Now let's go right back to the well, establish that shot. Lanes are going to open up, and you'll have an opportunity here.
Great work by Jake Massey to draw the minor. Hughes to Sin, second power play of the game for the Bears. They're 1 for 1 of the power play goal for Pierre Dubé. He's on the ice right now with a face-off to the right of Drieger. Special teams and goaltending win you championships. Here's a chance on the power play with Ethan Front. To Alex Limoges, left circle. They were shot first last time around. Will they be here? Dubé, pinned to the boards, needs some help. Snively comes over to get it. Knocks it to the blue line, well done. 3-3, third period. Bears trying to pull in front, take the lead. Center point Snively, right circle, Lapierre, traffic in front, he shoots, Riga the save, rebound, kicked it out with a right toe, Limoges was there. Kept into the point though. Snively to Lapierre, in the slot, missed Dubé, kept in by Snively, great job sticking it away from Winterton. To the goal line, Limoges, on the hunt right now. Goes Snively to Hendricks Lapierre, wheels the middle, left side Frank, he'll settle it, shoots to the goal, blocked and knocked away, Fleury trying to clear it, knocked like a magnet, back to the Bears. Dubé, 110 of the man advantage. Snively on the right boards, doesn't shoot it, always thinking pass. Snively cuts around, left wing boards to Ethan Frank. Joe Snively for Hershey with it. Lapierre, right circle. Snively looks to the goal, he'll shoot, blocked and knocked away. He gets it back, around Hayden. Snively again, a save by Drieger off his chest protector. And into his glove, he'll hold it. And the second power play unit out is Snively with the look. But before that, man, oh man, Alex Limoges just couldn't chip it over the pad.
Yeah, and he takes that right in front of the net there, Zach. And he's so good in front of the net. He makes those soft little plays to the bumper. Dubé coming down, and he's really impressed me. I played against him a lot the last couple of years, and he's a guy that I didn't really know how good he was. And watching him here this year, he's really impressed me.
Off the face shot, Chase Prisky with it. To Jimmy Huntington, second power play unit trying to come up with the answer to put Hershey ahead. Rookie Ivan Mirostichenko. Ravinsky tied up behind the net. Persists for the moment. He's got the puck and throws up the fireboards. Mirostichenko, great hustle play. Kept it in on the backhand. They're still alive with a power play. Mirostichenko in his feet on Ivainen. Falls down. Ravinsky trying to get the puck. 25 with a power play. Blowing a tire. Stu Neach. Room for the Bears. Prisky the right side. Vecchione in front of the backhander. Bouncing around and cleared. To Shore, short-handed, he'll take it. Oh, it looked like the Bears had the momentum on their side, and maybe fate. With Stu Neach falling over, but they can't connect. Hayden on the power play. Prisky to center. They don't care if they get on the man advantage or after. They just want one here at Giant Center. Henley is killed. Hughes is out. The score remains 3-3. Hershey 1 for 2 on the power play as Shepard stops it behind his own net. Skates it dangerously in front. If you're watching on TV, you're probably going, move it just as much as I want. Over the blue line. Knocked down with a high stick by Coachella Valley, and a whistle with 12:04 to go in the third. 3-3. Step aside. Check it with Todd after this. Power play can't connect. Some close calls. Game 6 of the 2024 Calder Cup Finals.
Faulkner Subaru makes it easy and affordable to upgrade to a new all-wheel drive vehicle, always at low prices. View the latest inventory, pricing, and lease specials online at FaulknerSubaru.com. Then when you're ready to take a test drive, Faulkner Subaru is only a quick money-saving drive away. Visit Faulkner Subaru on the Carlisle Pike in Mechanicsburg and on Paxton Street in Harrisburg. Online at FaulknerSubaru.com. When it has to be a new Subaru, choose Faulkner Subaru. To be sure.
Families and sports fans of all ages catch all the Hershey Bears action at the Bears Den at Hershey Lodge. Eat delicious food in a fun Hershey Bears hockey rink atmosphere. Bears fans, take your ticket stub to the Bears Den for buy one, get one free appetizers before or after any home game. Have a pregame party or recap the game with your friends on over 28 TVs or a 9 by 12 foot high definition video wall. For more information about the Bears Den, call 534-8601 or visit dininginhershey.com.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
.3, 12:04 left. The drama intensifies at Giant Center. Bears lead the series 3-2. Game 6 of the Calder Cup Finals tonight on Fox 43, Antenna TV, as well as Monumental Sports Network in DC. Zach Garrett, Along with Todd. It's Hamanakte out of his own zone for Hershey. 5 goals in the playoffs, including 1 in Game 5 at Coachella Valley. Came into the third period. Bears were down a goal. They scored 2 and won it. Who's the hero tonight? Hey, falls in the corner. Right took him down. Snively looking to clear it. Able to knock it back to center where Winterton's there. Winterton trying to slip by on the right boards. Chipped away by Hamanakte to center ice. Shots 18-17 in favor of Hershey. Up dumped in, and it hits the linesman, who apparently needs to get out of the way.
Sorry about that.
Sometimes our microphones pick up naughty words, and we're not supposed to say, but hockey players certainly do. Puck up the middle, give away Limoges on the steam. Looks in front, down low, Dubé. He scores! Hat-trick! Pierre Dubé! He's got 3! The Bears in front! It's 4-3! Hershey has the lead! Oh my, listen to this crowd!
Just unbelievable, Zach. Like, when you watch the patience by Alex Limoges, he doesn't panic. He's able to corral that puck off the forecheck there. He makes sure he gets it over, and what a play by Dubé. You know, it's not in his reach. He's able to corral that puck, and you know, he outweights Drieger. He goes back the other side to the backhand, and that's 3 for the kid. And you know, you talk about him, he's going through a lot right now with his mouth and everything else. It's unbelievable.
Listen to this crowd at Giant Center. The decibel levels so loud, it seems that the roof might come off. The words of John Walton, the voice of the Capitals, the voice of the Bears in 2010 in Game 6 when Hershey won it. They're not there yet. They have 11:04 left, but Pierre Dubé has just scored the first hat trick for the Hershey Bears in the playoffs since Casey Wellman against the Worcester Sharks in 2015 in a 10-4 victory way back when. And a hat trick in the Calder Cup Finals is even more rare. Only 4 previous hat tricks by a Bear in the finals. The last, Alex Giroux at Manitoba, May 30th, 2009. Huntington created the turnover. Limoges sets up Dubé. The hat's on the ice. And Todd Sadowski, what a goal by Pierre Dubé. And this building just erupted.
Just when you think they're running out of storylines, Pierre Dubé jumps up and scores a hat trick. There's time to go, but it's so much fun to think about who is going to be next, who's going to rise to the big moments. The Firebirds aren't going to go away, but every single time you have a beat on how the Bears are going to do it, they come up with a different way.
Let's join on the call with PA announcer Jared Ronsky.
Goal of the Calder Cup playoffs, number 18, Pierre Dubé!
I do believe this is going to be a record crowd at Giant Center. And with 11:04 left, Pierre Dubé on his steal. What a finish. Chris Drieger's looking for his jock in the rafters.
Yeah, and he makes that fake, Zach. He looks like he's going to go to his forehand as a right-handed shot. He pulls it back across his body, and like I said, he's able to wait out Drieger and put it on the far side on his backhand. But, you know, what patience by Limoges. He doesn't panic. You know, even a better finish by Dubé.
A hat trick for Pierre Dubé tonight, and we're back to live action, and now the Bears got to use the momentum of this crowd to put the Firebirds away. Snively up the middle, knocked away from him from McCormick. McElrath will clear it back in. 10:48 left in this one. That's an eternity in the hockey world. A lot can happen, but the Bears in the driver's seat right now, with the Calder Cup on their minds. Right now, they'll tell you, cliche, right? It's just another game. Gotta close it out. Fans behind their club. Evans to center ice. Knocked down by Riley Summer. McElrath in his own zone. One hands it to the line, not out. But luckily, Trinier is there to clear it. Knocked by Sutter. Back to neutral. Carrick dumps it in. Hunter Shepard, the most important player on the ice right now. Sends it left wing. Hits the puck to Hamanakte. Trinier at the red line. Tipped that down. Officials should talk about this here and put it at center. Bogdan Chernyev's whole body was on center ice. Now the stick might have been right behind it, but they say icing.
Yeah, that's a bold call there, Zach. I mean, I guess I talked about it early on in the first, right? They set the standard early with Stromer there, but his feet are over the line, and typically they give that to you.
Fans, you don't get to see Garrett's body language up here, but he did not like the call. Off the draw, a whistle goes. Studenic, beg your pardon, Shore is doubled over in pain. And they blow the play dead. He's dropped his stick and is holding his arm, heading off. Did not see an arm up for a penalty call. I think they just blew the play dead for Shore. And with 9:57 left, we will step aside. Pierrick Dubé, Bedlam in Hershey. What a goal. Has the Bears in front. You're tuned into the 2024 Calder Cup Finals.
Elite Coach is the official transportation provider for the Hershey Bears Hockey Club. Elite Coach is a full-service ground transportation company specializing in group travel. Elite Coach makes group travel easy, whether it's an over-the-road trip, a return home from the airport, or a team outing to the ballpark. Elite Coach does the work so you can enjoy worry-free travel. Check them out at EliteCoach.com. Again, EliteCoach.com. That's EliteCoach.com.
2024, the year you take your golf game to the next level at Fairview Golf Course. Enjoy your day on the links on their beautiful 18-hole course nestled in the heart of the Lebanon Valley. Work on your game at their driving range or stop by the pro shop to check out what's new for this season. And after your round, there's always something on tap at Cole's Corner Bar. For more information, check them out on the web at fairview.distinctgolf.com. Fairview Golf Course, home to great golf and off-ice home of your 12-time Calder Cup champion, Hershey Bears, for over 60 years.
Fast, affordable, and a great buying experience for the whole family. Faulkner Honda in Harrisburg is one of Central PA's best places to buy a vehicle. View inventory online at FaulknerHonda.com. Then when you're ready to take a test drive, the friendly Faulkner Honda team will help you make an informed decision. Upgrade to a better vehicle and a better buying experience at Faulkner Honda, Paxton Street in Harrisburg. Online at FaulknerHonda.com. For over 85 years of customer satisfaction, it's Faulkner Honda, to be sure.
A new attendance record in Giant Center history. 11,013 here tonight, surpassing 11,002, set in Game 6 of the Finals in 2010. Kudos to Bears fans for making noise. They're not done yet, leading 4-3 in Game 6 of the Calder Cup Finals. Puck up the right boards. Winter's in with it. Lost control. Staying on the takeaway to Mike Vecchione at center. Bears looking for insurance. Miroslnichenko over the blue line. And the slot right gets back to intercept. Miroslnichenko sticks it down, but gloved and dropped by Hughes over the blue line. Firebirds now playing with their backs against the wall. Tay up the middle to Henrik Rubinski. Playoffs are where heroes are made. Pierrick Dubé has certainly become one. Rubinski hard to the boards behind the net. Evans working him over behind the goal with Rubinski getting more of the boards than Evans. Rubinski tying up his stick. Evans trying to untangle it, working Henrik Rubinski down to the ice. Limoges to center. Rubinski will tag up, head off. Limoges pushes it back. Penalties not called on that play at all. Fans don't like it. Dubé to center. You got any more in him? Limoges shoots it in behind the net. Back behind the goal. Huntington on a guided free. Got in the way. McElrath steps up. Now be careful on those, but they can also be a huge benefit as they make Coachella Valley think twice. Stretch to center, deflected away. Otherwise, Hayden might have had a breakaway. Bears keep him at bay. Kept him at bay really since the first couple of games of the series. Henman pushes it back behind the goal. Hamid Octel will stop it. 8:20 left here in the third period. Puck skied all the way down the ice. And I think they said it nicked the scoreboard. At least I think they thought it nicked the scoreboard with 8:15 to go in the third.
Yeah, this is, Zach, right now, this is where the Bears just keep going. You can't sit back and let Coachella start dictating the pace. You got to keep pouring it on. And like I said before in Game 5, when you sit back and you let them, climb back into this game, you got to keep going and understand your forecheck is your strongest weapon right now.
A hat trick in the Calder Cup Finals. We've had 2 in this series. Max McCormick with the first one since 2009. Now Pierrick Dubé tonight in a much bigger spot. Almanactel behind the goal, falls down, the puck loose behind the net, and the Bears will rainbow it. The near wing. Bogdan Trinier. On the ice. Good race here. No icing. Back forward to the Firebirds. Got the near wing. Bogdan Trinier. The center behind the goal. Marks it beneath the goal line. Tried to center. That broken out. Hughes in neutral. Brings it in along the left wing. Cameron Hughes along the boards. Had it, lost it. Cleared by Hershey. Will this make it for icing? Firebirds go back for it. And icing called with 6:50 to go here in the third period. And Todd, this Bears team has not left us a lot of nails to bite these last couple of years. That's for sure.
No, they have not. And this is the time of the game where you start to use the energy of the crowd. You got to dig deep, and you know they can't take the ice for you, but they're there with you. Garrett, you know very well they're backing every single move, and when you got to dig deep late in the third, you can harness that energy. Yeah, 100%. That's exactly what you got to do, Todd. You got to harness that energy that the crowd's giving you. You know, you earned this opportunity to play in front of them.
11,013. Going to cheer their Bears to victory. Puck knocked away. Sutter had it taken. Almanactel to center ice. Strome with it. Will get the red line wisely. Dumps it in. They're calling it tight there. Strome makes the strong play. 6:30 left in the third. Pierrick Dubé with the hat trick with a Calder Cup in the building. As Hershey had 4-3 with a nasty goal on his latest that he walked around Driga. We're going to hear a lot of this in the final 6:15 if the Bears can hold on. Just the noise of the crowd. Henman, right wing to Studenic, trying to silence him. A goal already in this game. He can escape. All the way up top, left wing. Huntington blocks the shot to the net and clears it. That hit a Bears stick in the bench. That should be a whistle with 5:58 to go in the third period. Now it's crunch time for the Coachella Valley Firebirds. 11,013 cheering the Bears to what they hope is a Calder Cup victory. We'll be back with the conclusion of Game 6. You're tuned in to the 20.
Every business is special to its owners, clients, and community. But your business is specialized. So at Sandy Spring Bank, you have a banker and team devoted to you. We know the ins and outs of the many industries here in the DMV. We'll customize your solutions, whether it's financing and acquisition, commercial mortgage, or equipment. Because ultimately, business banking is personal. What's your next financial destination? Sandy Spring Bank.
I've been a Crop Metcalf customer for many years now, and you could trust me when I say you want Crop Metcalf working on your home. For heating and air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, pest control, and home performance, their team of 5-star technicians are professional, experienced, and for me, most of all, they're friendly. They're good people. They still believe in great customer service, and that's refreshing.
Crop Metcalf is the one with 5 stars.
It's the coolest sale of the year, announcing the You Do You sales event at Oarsman Chantilly Toyota. While temperatures rise, prices are falling on Toyota's best sellers. Get 4.75% financing for 60 months on 2024 Toyota Hybrid Camry and RAV4, and 1,000 TFS APR cash on 2024 Toyota Grand Highlander. And you'll receive Oarsman's exclusive Lifetime Edge with up to $1,500 in unexpected extras. You've got it made in the shade during the You Do You sales event at Oarsman Chantilly Toyota. Oarsman Chantilly Toyota. Let's ride together.
the home of your favorite teams in the DMV. Capitals, Wizards, Mystics. The game's on. Monumental Sports Network.
58 to go in the third period. The Bears ahead by a single strike. Eric Dubé, 7th, his third tonight at 8:56 from Alex Lemo. McElrath having an animated conversation with linesman Ryan Jackson. Face off to the right of Hunter Shepard. 11,013 here tonight. Ready to erupt once more as the Bears look for an insurance mark. Firebirds skated in. Right wing with some room for Shane Wright. His shot off the outside of the goal. He rushed that a little bit. Couldn't get it to the net of Shepard. Hamanaktil makes the play. Vecchione clears to center. Grabinski will knock it around Carrick. No icing. Connor Carrick goes back for it. One hands it loose away from Grabinski. Makes the play. Firebirds wheel to center. 5:30 left of the third. 4-3 Hershey on the Penn State now scoreboard. Up the Firebirds. Hughes missed it. Comes to Henrik Grabinski. He'll skate it to center. Grabinski knocked down from behind. They're going to let him play here. Good hit. Miro Stachenko on Schultz. The Bears are leaving the Firebirds black and blue tonight. Drieger on the dumping. Will stop it. 4 goals on 19 shots on Chris Drieger. The Bears have had his number this series, but Eric Dubé with a gorgeous one on the last tally. With the Bears in front as Evans fans on a dumping. Under 5 left now. Logan Day behind his own net. Maneuvers it free to Kriske. Off the boards and out. Down the ice. Glass it out. Make sure you clear that puck. Also don't put too close. Looking for a delay game penalty.
Yeah, the biggest thing now, Zach, is just win those battles through that blue line. You know, you can advance that puck. Don't worry about anything. You just keep advancing that puck north.
At the right point. D to Evans. He'll get it. Thrown to the middle. The pass misses Dubé. He'll knock it free along the near side board. Centering pass, bouncing around. Huntington, chance to clear it. Fans on it to the corner. He and Morrison tangle up. Puck not out yet. Hard play along the walls. McElrath with a cross check from behind on McCormick. Referees let that go. McCormick's irate. Huntington with Dubé. 2-on-2 ahead. Lemon joining Huntington. The net. He shoots high and wide. Nearly the kill shot there. 4 minutes left of the third period. This line continues to do the damage. They can't make it a 2-goal game. Lemos with a pair of helpers tonight. The 100th playoff game in Giant Center history. Could it bring the Bears their 13th cup and first on home ice since 2010. Firebirds in on the right wing. Hayden, 4-3 Hershey. Hinman on the right side of the point for Carrick. Connor Carrick shot knocked down on the wing. Hamanaktil, chance to clear it, gets it to the line, it comes to center. Well done. Off the glove of the defenseman. Studenic takes it back in his own zone. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left, volley down. A steal, Bears break in. LaPierre all alone. Oh, a save by Drieger, he knocked it away. That looked like it was headed in. Chris Drieger keeps the Firebirds alive. LaPierre sneaks loose after a giveaway. Hughes centers, shot block, comes loose in the slot. Fleury scores! Tied at 4 with 2:55 left. A close call on one end. Chris Drieger saves the day, and Fleury has us tied.
You know, it's a missed opportunity at one end there, Zach, and it comes back, and you know, everybody's down and out in front of it, and it ends up coming right to Cale Fleury. He throws it through Hunter Shepard's underneath his glove hand through his body. Just an opportunity on one end and an exchange on the other.
Everyone scrambling. Cale Fleury keeps his team alive. Chris Drieger, all the credit in the world. He's had some that probably should have beaten in this series, but it's about the timely saves, and he just made the biggest save of the series. Looked like LaPierre and slipped it 5-hole. Looked like it was going in from here. Oh, we begin anew once more. Eric Dubé's got 3. That's not going to be enough. He's got it again, though. Does he have a 4th in him? He's got it along the left wing. Knocks the puck loose. 2:40 to play in this game. Alex Lemos can't untangle it. Hamanaktil to the net. Saved by Drieger. And knocked back down behind the net. Coachella Valley. Firebirds rising from the ashes here. The neutral ice. It's White with the puck. Over the red line. Lemos trying to steal it. Dumped in behind the net. Here's pressure by Jake Massey. 4-4. Cameron Hughes behind the goal. Massey with it. Trying to knock that puck loose. Hamanaktel to take it. To Dubé at center. He'll fling it across. After it is Alex Lemos. On the left wing. He centers. Miss Sutter. Prisky's got the slot. He shoots wide of the goal. The blocker side. It bounces in front. And gives it away. Lemos up the right boards. Prisky under 2 minutes left. Fumbled at the point. It came out to center. Late offside. The Bears have to tag up. Bears fans stunned here. Still can lead their team ahead. They got it over the blue line. Strome on the dump in. 95 seconds left in the third period. Cherniev along the near wing with Riley Sutter. This line could do it. Strome out of the left corner. Fourth line on the ice can be maybe the heroes. Hamanaktel. Strome spins and shoots wide of the goal. It bounces off the backboards away from Cherniev. With 1:15 left. Cleared to center. The first line's ready to come over the boards. It's Strome on the re-engage. Over the blue line. He's in. He shoots wide of the net at Drieger. Some tired Firebirds out. They're clearing up the right wing. And Cherniev knocks it down, keeps it in for a moment. Center it goes. Then they'll take it back. A minute left in regulation time. Dubé put the Bears in front. Tying it up. Cale Fleury. There's a steal. Down the left wing. Locked here over the blue line. Flings it up and out of play. Deflected with 47.9 left in the third. What drama here at Giant Center tonight, Game 6.
Yeah, unbelievable, Zach. And this whole series, it hasn't been, other than a couple there, it hasn't been something that's been separated more than a goal. And it's been a heck of a hockey series, and you wouldn't ask for anything different from the finals.
Offensive zone face-off for the Hershey Bears to the right of Chris Drieger. Lob here to take. Right wins. Big draw for Coachella Valley. Up the left boards. Firebirds to center. Student each with it. Dumps it in. Wide to Shepard. Off the glass behind the goal. Chase Prisky. Up the Firebirds. LaPierre. Knocks it to center. And brought away by Coachella Valley. They're offside. They're offside. The whistle goes with 31 seconds left here in the third. Low shooting game. 21-18 Hershey. But we're 4-4.
Just a defensive battle there, Zach, and nobody wants to give up that opportunity in front of their goaltender. And the chances that have gone in have been ones that for the most part have been earned. It's big boy hockey, and that's all you can ask for from the finals.
Fourth line comes back on the ice with a face-off just outside the Bears' defensive line. Sutter to win it. Well, they've scored a lot of goals late in periods. 25 seconds left in. Tipped in. Cherniev behind the net. Drieger out to play at right circle. Taps it to Carrick. Rushes it up the boards. It comes to center. 15 seconds left for Hamanaktel. Knocks it out of his own zone. Picked up by Carrick. Brings it in down the right wing. Carrick drags the net. Shoots a little roller. Shepard the save. The rebound off the outside of the net. And cleared behind the goal. The Bears survived. Final seconds tick off in Game 6. Is an instant classic. It's headed to overtime at Giant Center. If the Bears are to win the Cup tonight for the second straight year, it will take OT. The Firebirds with a late tally from Cale Fleury at 17:05 has extended this game to overtime. And the heart attack hockey for the Hershey Bears continues.
Yeah, it is, Zach. I tell you what, it's a lot tougher sitting up here than it is down there. Just the emotions and watching it all unfold. But what a game! What a series! What a game! And I like the Bears' chances in this overtime. We've seen it happen before, and why not now?
Overtime around the corner. My oh my, we have seen some epic hockey. And the Bears, if they can win in front of a sold-out crowd tonight of 11,013, a new record, this building might just explode. We'll take a break. We'll return. Intermission content coming your way. Stay with us. Overtime, Game 6 of the Calder Cup Finals coming up from Giant Center. This is Hershey Bears hockey.
It all starts with a Chevy truck. Chevy Silverado with the Turbo Max engine and best-in-class standard torque. and Chevy Silverado HD with up to 14 available camera views. Do more in a Chevy truck. Get yours now. Qualified lessees can get this Silverado for around $449 a month. Or current Chevy owners get $7,850 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Days without hockey can be hard.
Whoops. Oh, man.
You need to find something to do outside of this house.
No, I just need a deed.
Hadid Carpet is the one to trust for cleaning and restoration of your treasured Oriental rugs and for superior wall-to-wall steam cleaning in your home or office. For 15% off in-plant rug cleaning, call 866-HADID-1.
5 minutes for fighting?
Celebrate an explosion of savings happening now at Marlowe Furniture. Sofas and queen beds as low as $4.99, 5-piece dining sets as low as $8.99, 6-piece power reclining sectionals as low as $14.99. Shop today and get it all with free delivery. Plus, Marlowe makes financing easy with 9 out of 10 approved in seconds. Hurry, these deals won't last long. Visit Marlowe Furniture today, where comfort meets savings since 1955.
Sure, why not? Overtime, Game 6 of the Calder Cup Finals at Giant Center. I'm Todd Sadowski along with Hall of Famer Mitch Lamoureux. And you didn't expect it to be easy, did you? I mean, this is the way the Hershey Bears have been the last 2 years. But people seem to always rise to the big moments. We thought Pierre Dubé did. We're going to need another hero.
Yeah, maybe it'll be Dubé again for the sport, but what a beautiful goal by him. And then I thought we had a 2-goal lead there with Hendrik Lapierre going in and just puck went through goaltender Drieger and just kind of slipped out wide. I don't know how it didn't go in. I thought it was a goal, but you know what? Nothing good comes easy. So I'm rooting for the Bears and hopefully they can do it here.
Well, phenomenal end-to-end action. If you're a pure hockey fan, you don't have a horse in this race. You have to be enjoying this game. You got to give Fleury credit. He dragged the puck long enough to make sure there was a lane and had a perfect shot to beat Hunter Shepard. So, give the Firebirds credit. They could have folded under the pressure. They fought back. They forced overtime. And we'll see who can come up with the game winner.
Well, you know what? I think the Bears got some good jump, and I think they're going to take it over here in overtime and then hopefully get a winner early. And then the roof will come off this place. If they score in overtime, the first overtime, the roof is going to come off this place. Not a person's left tonight.
A lot of people are walking around to the concessions to come back. Nobody's leaving this building. We're going to leave for just a couple of minutes. We'll hear more from Mitch Lamoureux coming up after this. You're watching Hershey Bears Overtime Playoff Hockey.
It's the coolest sale of the year, announcing the No Sweat Sales event at Oarsman Lincoln. Temperatures may be rising, but prices are falling fast on Lincoln's best sellers. Right now, get 0% financing for 60 months on new Lincoln Corsairs, plus up to $4,000 in Lincoln incentives. And you'll receive Oarsman's exclusive Lifetime Edge with up to $1,500 in unexpected extras. You've got it made in the shade during Oarsman Lincoln's No Sweat Sales event. Oarsman Lincoln, let's ride together.
So you made some money. Want to make it do more? Make it do more than more. With Robinhood Gold, you can make your money do the most. Make your cash do 5% APY. That's a lot. At 8 times the national average. That's bigger than big. That's huge. Make your money make more money. That makes more money. Make your money do the most. Get Robinhood Gold and make your cash earn 5% APY. Join today and get your first 30 days free.
Where did the time go? Somehow I lost all those years. Where did the time go? I don't know how I got here. Oh, how did I get here?
You've done the hard part. You quit smoking. Now do the easy part and get scanned for lung cancer. If you smoked, you may still be at risk, but early detection could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
We're back in Chocolate Town. It is the overtime, first overtime intermission. Todd Sadowski, Mitch Lamoureux, real quickly. You want to carry this game to the next generation, right? You brought your grandson tonight, and you got him a nice little hat. Well, Pierre Dubé, courtesy of Pierre Dubé, he doesn't have that hat anymore. He knows the rules, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I mean, my daughter-in-law bought him a hat tonight. Gift shop. He had it on. Dubé got his hat trick. And it went on the ice. That was the end of his hat. I got a picture before and after from my son.
Well, you know what? I got a picture on social media at ToddFox43 of that hat probably sitting in a bin full of hats that was filled up courtesy of Pierre Dubé. What a performance for him.
Yeah.
But look, getting back to the game, someone's going to have to step up. Don't not miss any time, because sometimes overtimes happen quickly. So make sure you're watching as soon as that puck drops, because things can happen rapidly. You got to be ready for any moment at this point.
Yeah, I mean, when you least expect it is when they score, and like I said earlier, Ruth's going to come off this place, everybody will be jubilant, and it'll be an awesome scene out there on the ice, because the Bears will have to have the cup, and hopefully they score, obviously, and then we'll move on from there.
Well, we know Hunter Shepard's battle-tested. Chris Drieger did a nice job in the last situation to stop Hendrix Lapierre, but someone's going to sneak one past him if Hunter and the defense can hang on.
Yeah, I know. They're playing good defense. They're playing smart. They're playing above the Coachella Valley Firebirds and not giving them any outnumbered rushes, and that's key.
All right, we'll see what happens. We're going to head to another break. We'll be right back. Zach Fish, Garrett Mitchell will take over, talk about the third period highlights. Phenomenal, fascinating. Are we going to fit?
Every time I needed a new phone, I had to switch carriers.
I told him, at Verizon, everyone can get the best deals. Like that iPhone 15 on them.
Switching all the time? It wasn't easy.
35. You're gonna be here forever.
And
here's your wireless contract.
Do I need a lawyer for this? Those were hard days.
Representative, switch!
Now that I got a huge storage and battery upgrade, I'm officially done switching.
New and existing customers get iPhone 15 on us when they trade in any iPhone, any condition, guaranteed.
I really wish you told me sooner.
I did.
Your windows can go from warped to wow. From energy wasters to money savers. Now you can have new windows and doors in just one day. We offer double hung windows, casement, bay, bow windows, and more.
It's amazing how affordable it is.
When you buy one window, you get one for 40% off, including installation. Schedule your free in-home visit or virtual visit today.
Home sweet Thompson Creek.
Wow, you guys did great with this place.
Yeah. And it was easy to buy with all the help we got from Navy Federal Credit Union.
I can't imagine where we'd be without them.
So what's shaking?
Nothing. Nothing's shaking.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members.
This is the GMC Sierra. Powered by the TurboMax engine. With the confidence of 430 pound-feet of best-in-class standard torque. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 1.9% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. Or get $4,000 purchase cash on this Sierra. We are professional grade GMC.
Sounded like, well, it was going to explode. But Coachella Valley Firebirds, after Hendrix Lapierre was stopped on a breakaway, they come back down the ice. Cale Fleury ties the game in the closing 3 and change. Zach Fish, Garrett Mitchell with you here. Well, it's a game of inches and what a turn of events. Chris Drieger makes a huge save, but now we go to overtime, where the Bears just been absolutely fantastic. Outside of Jake Christensen goal, they had been undefeated in the regular season. They've had some huge overtime wins in this building. 2 against the Cleveland Monsters. 3 against the Cleveland Monsters, I should say, including an overtime. Garrett Rowan game number 7. So we'll see who the hero is. Here's the highlights from the third period it's been a wildly entertaining game despite 41 shots combined between the two teams. And, you know, the goalies have given some up, but you're going to need your guy to be a wall here. Hunter Shepard with some saves, and we see that chance in the power play from Alex Limoges that wouldn't go.
Yeah, and you know what, Zach, at the end of the day, you get one, you win a Calder Cup for the Bears, and you know, right now, it's all you need. You need one goal. You know, let's put it together for you know, this overtime period. If it takes two, it takes two. And they put themselves in this situation to do it in their own building, and right now, this is a pretty special night.
See the look at the goal by Pierre Dubé that brings the Hats rating on the ice. There's the chance for LaPierre, and Drieger gets a piece of it. Looked like it was going 5-hole, and he celebrates at the other end. His save changed it there. Hunter Shepard made a save late in the period to force overtime, and that is coming up next. There's the chances, there's the shots, there's where we sit. So who's going to be the guy to score the winner here?
I don't know. I've loved Dubé. It's hard to go against Dubé. He's got 3. You know, I take Dubé.
Eric Dubé is your pick. I'm going to go with Mitchell Ammer. He said Hendricks LaPierre to win it tonight. Overtime is next. You're tuned in to the 2024.
I started Mas Panadas about 7 years ago as a small catering company, but quickly we realized there was a real business opportunity in frozen foods. So we pivoted to that, and nowadays we are building an empanada empire. M&T has supported us with everything we need. They actually come to my plant. They understand what we do. They know my team. I am a mom, and this business was created for other moms with busy families. Together with M&T, we can take over the world one empanada at a time.
Days without hockey can be hard.
Whoops. Oh, man.
You need to find something to do outside of this house.
No, I just need a deed.
Hadid Carpet is the one to trust for cleaning and restoration of your treasured Oriental rugs and for superior wall-to-wall steam cleaning in your home or office. For 15% off in-plant rug cleaning, call 866-HADID-1.
5 minutes for fighting?
Experts in harnessing technological innovations to improve financial stewardship. As a veteran-owned small business, we are powered by our core values of service to others, leadership, diversity, dependability, integrity, and grit for the welfare, defense, and security of our nation. Visit us at BlakeWilsonGroup.com.
The most iconic name at Busch Gardens Williamsburg is about to resurface. The legend of Loch Ness Monster lives on at the world's most beautiful theme park. Membership as low as $14.50 a month.
It's the coolest sale of the year, announcing Oarsman's Make This the Summer event. Temperatures may be rising, but the prices are falling on Jeep's best sellers. Right now, save up to $12,500 off MSRP on a 2024 Jeep Compass Latitude Luxe 4x4. And you'll receive Oarsman's exclusive Lifetime Edge with up to $1,500 in unexpected extras. You've got it made in the shade during Oarsman's Make This the Summer event. Oarsman Chrysler Dodge Jeep, let's ride together.
Overtime in the Calder Cup Finals, and for the first time in this series. The Bears are 3-1 in overtime. The Firebirds are 1-0. Next goal wins, sudden death hockey. Chris Drieger in net to the left. Hunter Shepard in goal to the right. Mike Vecchiotti was the hero last year. Who will be the hero tonight? Either a season saver for Coachella Valley to force a Game 7 or a cup winner for the home team. 11,013 and no one's left. They all head back to their seats as we start overtime. Zach Fish, Garrett Mitchell, Todd Sadowski to bring you the call, and we hope it's a winning one for Hershey. Puck is down. Overtime is underway at Giant Center. Bears right to left with Joe Snively. Top line is on. And they'd love to get it done quick. It's Frank in the corner, knocked down. The officials really will swallow the whistles here. LaPierre knocked over two. Fans upset. Coachella Valley to center. They expect it to only be called if it's egregious or automatic, like a puck over glass, which they have to call. Raman Octel under pressure behind the goal. Winterton trying to dig it free. Ryan Winterton with the puck, spins and shoots, and knuckler wide to Shepard. Off the backboards in front. Saved by Shepard on Hughes. Keeps the game going, but it's not out yet. In by Evans, early threat right away for Coachella Valley. Great reflexes by Shepard, and the Bears to center. LaPierre to Frank. I missed him, but will negate icing. Frank gets there first. Pushed off the puck. He'll head to the bench for a line change. What a save by Hunter Shepard. Keeps it going. Sutter on a steal on the right wing. Oh, he entering Nave in front. He couldn't find him. Strome's got it in front. He scores! He
it. 106 into overtime. Do you believe it? The Bears win the Calder Cup. The mission to repeat the roar is complete. A record crowd, 11,013, and listen to them. Here's a look at the winner, Garrett Mitchell. Go ahead.
I mean, you look at a guy, scores the Game 7 winner in Garrett Rowe. He doesn't start the playoffs. He's in and out. You look at a guy like Matt Strome, doesn't start the playoffs, comes in and scores an absolutely huge goal. And, you know, you're at a loss for words watching this happen in front of this crowd. It's just absolutely unbelievable, Zach. You know, there's not an open seat in this building. Set a new franchise record for attendance. You know, it's just unbelievable. I don't know what else to say. A huge, absolutely huge goal for Stromer.
Matt Strome has won the Calder Cup for the Hershey Bears. They have gone back-to-back Calder Cup number 13. Oh my word, Ivan Miroshnichenko has the crowd going. The Bears are saying, let's get the handshake line going. We're going to hear from Todd Sadowski coming up in just a moment with some of the players as the handshake line ends. The Hershey Bears have won the Calder Cup. The most historic franchise in the American Hockey League. In a town built on chocolate. In a place where roller coasters entertain thousands, millions of tourists. A hockey team put in by Milt Hershey in the 1930s. The standard of excellence in the American Hockey League, and they have once again climbed to the top of the mountain. The Calder Cup resides in Chocolate Town once more. Ryan Helmer did this back-to-back in 2009, 2010, and there he is celebrating with the team that he helped build along with the Washington Capitals. Gonna be a party, a long, long night here in the sweetest place on earth, that's for sure, Garrett.
Yeah, it is, and you know what, Zach, keep the cup in Hershey. You know, we'll have it around town all summer long, and there's not a better feeling. And you know what, to watch a kid come up and I had Stromer when I played with him. He was just a young kid, you know, and to see him start. I had a conversation with him before you know, things got going. He's out of the lineup, and you know, it's unbelievable. There's not a better way. You know, I said you're going to need a chance. Everybody's going to get a chance to go at this thing, and for him to score that goal, it's unbelievable.
All right, Todd is down there somewhere in all this chaos. Todd, when you got somebody your mic is on, fire away, my friend. He's getting in position right now to grab anybody, but the crowd is deafening here at Giant Center tonight. Two years in a row in overtime. And the greatest tradition in all of sports, the handshake line. Todd's got the winner. He's with Matt Strome, the hero. Todd, take it away.
Matt, take us through the play. Take us through the play. Good forecheck. Sutsy's, he's been our best player all year, I'll be honest about that. He bought in so much. Great forecheck. No puff in the slot, and just shot it, and the rest is, I blacked out after that, but the rest is history.
You don't often get that much time. You had a lot of time. What were you thinking as far as
Did you see net and go for the net, or did you just fling it out there? Honestly, when I saw the puck there, I just blacked out and shot it. But yeah, I mean, this is just unbelievable. I can't describe it, but back to back, baby. What is it about this team? Always rising to the big moments. The drama at the end. I'm sure there was no panic in the locker room. What was the feeling like after you were heading to overtime? We're so confident. You know, all year we worked so hard, all of us together, and you know, before training camp started, Nelly said we had a better team than last year. You know, we almost set the record for the best in the league, so we knew this was in reach, and it's just unbelievable. Congratulations, go celebrate. You're in the history books, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Incredible. Matt Strome, we said do not hesitate, get in your seats. Things could happen quickly, and they did. Matt Strome finishes it and restores the roar, repeats the roar for the Hershey Bears.
Matt Strome, second of the playoffs at 106 from Riley Sutter and Bogdan Trineyev. The cup presentation to come soon. Todd will be joined by more members of the Bears, and there's the guy, Hunter Shepard. He just wins, right?
Yeah, he does, Zach.
What a save to start overtime.
Unbelievable, you know, and he was tested down the stretch there in the third period. Connor Carrick makes a heck of a move. You know, he's been the backbone of this team the last 2 years, and what a special thing.
Todd has got the guy that assisted on it, Riley Sutter.
Riley, you're in the rare position to compare Calder Cups on the road and at home. How do they compare?
I mean, either way, it feels great, but you know, to be able to do it on home ice in front of these fans and our family, it's pretty fucking special. Pretty special, sorry.
We were wondering who's going to be the hero. Everybody continues to step up. You're not surprised it was Matt Strome, are you?
Not at all, not at all. I mean, anyone in that room could have done it, and you know, for him to do it, it makes it all that much better.
This is only the second Hershey team to win the Calder Cup on home ice in 43 years. That's hard to believe, but here you guys are enjoying this in front of the home crowd.
Like I said, being able to do it on home ice in front of all these fans, you know, look at it. We set a record for attendance tonight. Well, it's pretty special.
Last thing I want to ask you is, what is it about this year's team? So much belief, so battle-tested against Cleveland, all these big moments, somebody just continues to rise.
There's always someone in that room. You know, we had so much belief in each other. We had a game plan from day one, and you know, we stuck to it, and you know, it feels great.
Go enjoy, man. Congratulations. Chase, I'm going to keep it here, guys. Keep it here. All right, look, I just talked to somebody that was able to compare the Calder Cup on the road and at home. You joined this team because you knew this was a special group of guys. I mean, this is amazing what you guys were able to accomplish. Another overtime victory, this time to repeat the roar.
Yeah, I mean, you put in work every day. You come to the rink, you know. Sometimes there are just no words. I mean, you might play your whole career and never have a chance to win a championship, and we knew coming in that we had a chance this season. And all we did was work for that chance, and it feels unbelievable for that to come to fruition.
It's June 24th. Does it feel that late in the season? You guys must be walking on air, skating on air right now. Just describe, you know, when that puck went in, Stronger puts it in, your reaction.
Just pure elation. I mean, it's unbelievable. You know, for a guy that works so hard, you know, in and out of the lineup, he comes in and he puts on an absolute performance since he got in, and there's not a guy that's more deserving than him to score that goal.
Last thing is the locker room after it does go to overtime. A sense of calm, just everybody confident that you guys were going to get it done?
We've been in this position before. We knew exactly what we needed to do. The first 5 minutes were critical, and we took advantage of it.
Go enjoy this record crowd. Thank you. Congratulations. All right, guys, we'll get some more interviews. We're going to do the awards ceremony now. Let's send it back upstairs.
Thank you very much. Yes, the awards ceremony is to come. They are letting the players' families out on the ice. Media has joined you guys as well, and the celebrations are aplenty. Back-to-back Calder Cup champions. The Hershey Bears, it was Mike Vecchione last year. This year, Matt Strome. They talked about what a great individual he is. There's Joe Snively. Garrett Dubé, a hat trick tonight. And emotional moments for the most supported people of these players.
Yeah, and you know what, Zach, at the end of the day, watching the families come out and celebrate, you know, with everybody, and, you know, just being around, it's unbelievable, you know, and it's such a special feeling. It's such a, you know, there's not a whole lot of words to describe what's going on. And, you know, for them to share with their family, understand that, they're such a big part of what's going on here. They give up so much throughout the year. It's just so special, Zach.
They call them the Bears' better halves for a reason. Nick Bootlin with Pierre Dubé coaches the forwards. Pierre Dubé coming in here. And what a difference he made tonight. What a difference he made this season. Calder Cup is coming out to center ice right now. There it is in all its glory. Polished and pristine. And it's a little bit surprising that it's not coated in chocolate as much as it spends time here in Hershey.
Yeah, to put the 13th one up there, Zach, I don't know, man. There's not a whole lot of words to be a part of this organization and be able to stick around this town and just understand how much hockey means to this community. It's just such a special feeling. You watch these families out there with the guys and understanding how much they have to sacrifice throughout the year, just to be here. It's just, honestly, it's unbelievable.
There's a lot of people to get out on the ice. There's the Jack Butterfield Trophy. We do not know who that is going to. Last year, it was pretty darn obvious that it was going to be Hunter Shepard.
President and CEO Scott Housen.
Joined PA announcer Jared Ronski to start the presentation of the Calder Cup. And much like Brian Helmer did, the captain of this team, a stay-at-home defenseman, a leader, a family man, Dylan McElrath for the second straight year is going to get to raise the cup. He's going to get to jump around like a little kid at center ice, like the VP of Hockey Operations, Brian Helmer, did 14 years ago.
First of all, I would like to thank all the fans that supported the Calder Cup playoffs. We set a record for attendance in Calder Cup playoffs, and you set a record tonight, the largest crowd in franchise history. I would also like to congratulate the Coachella Valley Firebirds who in their second year of existence have played in 2 Calder Cup finals.
They were a sensational opponent 2 years in a row.
I'm sure the players on the Hershey Bears would admit that they were a worthy opponent. I would like to call out our Vice President of Hockey Operations, Haley Moore, to present the Jack Butterfield Trophy as the MVP of the Calder Cup playoffs. This player was a model of consistency through these playoffs. He killed penalties, he played on the power play, and he led your Hershey Bears and the whole Calder Cup playoffs in scoring. This year's winner of the Jack Butterfield Trophy as the Calder Cup playoff MVP is Henrik Lapier.
His teammate Shannon's name. He played over 50 games this year in the National Hockey League. Some people thought he might not come down, but he wanted to win another cup. Mission accomplished. Next stop, the Washington Capitals full-time. But a Bears legend.
The Hershey Company, the Washington Capitals, and Chris Patrick, Brian Helmer, and Coach Todd Nelson. On winning the 13th Calder Cup for the Hershey Bears.
No AHL team better.
To you, the players, you had a season for the ages. 111 points, 14-6 record in the playoffs, and 2 consecutive Calder Cups. For the second time in the last 44 years, the Calder Cup will be presented to the Hershey Bears on home ice. And the last team to win back-to-back Calder Cup championships were the 2009-2010 Hershey Bears. Now we have another repeat championship. Dylan McElrath, come and get the Calder Cup.
He gives the roar. Some moments don't need words. This is one of them. Franchise record. Dylan McElrath raises the Calder Cup, and the first thing he does is he goes to his team. And now he's going to take a lap. Bear Nation, the best fans of the American Hockey League, are treated to another show. Aaron Ness, the alternate captain. Couldn't play much in these finals. Good enough to get out there on the ice.
You know what, and both those two guys, Zach, it's just such a special feeling watching those two guys go. You know, those are guys that understand the game and do it the right way. It's just so special.
We'll have more interviews with Todd coming up. Garrett Rowe didn't play tonight. The overtime winner to get the Bears to the finals. One of the best humans you'll ever find. Wearing that 65 for his mother on his back. He was cheering him on tonight. Mike Vecchione invented the roar. The Hershey Bears have perfected the roar. The alternate captain raises it high. Riley Sutter is next.
What it takes, you're bleeding for this.
Yeah. We talked about it all year, and especially down the stretch here, we are going to need to sacrifice for one another. We were going to do whatever it takes. I know it sucked losing that lead like that, but there was never a doubt. We knew we were going to battle for each other.
You get there in different ways. This is a really unique team. How did you guys stay together so much and thick and thin? I mean, Cleveland tested, you went overtime again tonight.
Yeah, it was an amazing year. This group was something special. We knew it from the get-go. We had that expectation all year that we were the best, and we had to run it back. And it takes a lot of mental toughness to get through that, to be honest. But we got through it, and especially Cleveland, they really tested us physically, mentally, and I don't think we're here right now if we don't get through that team.
I just want to ask you about two individuals that embody what happened. Pierre-Eric Dubé. You talk about a guy going through pain to make this happen.
What a gamer. That's all I can say. He's so much young talent. He's going to have a heck of a career. He laid it all on the line for these guys. Steps up when we need him most. I couldn't be. We need him most. I couldn't be more proud of him.
And then lastly, Stromer. Not a guarantee in the lineup, right? Fighting for spots. Earned his time to get that, kept him in, and there he is, the Game 6 hero.
That's the beauty of this game. We all dream we're that guy scoring that goal, winning a Calder Cup, winning a cup. I'm so happy it's Stromer. He's one of the best locker room guys in the world. And he's a big part of our team, and I'm so happy.
All right, quit bleeding on me, will you? Congratulations. Mac, there's the captain. Sets the tone. Bleeding for it. Bleeding.
Doc Emmerich used to say it all the time from the great Hershey writer Steve Summers. The episodes in life that last so many years in memory are often measured in fleeting minutes as they happen. And Hunter Shepard lifts the Calder Cup. Listen to this crowd. Garrett and Todd are going to bring you the rest of the way here in a couple minutes. Radio side, our Fairview Golf Course post-game show with a complete montage of the win is going to start soon. Hunter Shepard handing it to Chase Prisky. Who takes a lap. So much hard work put in for him.
Yeah, it was, Zach. And, you know, it's a guy, he comes to an organization, he's drafted by Washington, gets a second chance, and he puts that mug over his head. It's a special feeling.
Chase passes it off to Dmitry Osipov. What a season he had. Didn't play a ton, but gets into the playoffs. Helped those young Russian players out so much.
I was just going to say, such a great mentor, you know, for all these young Russian kids. And, you know, I was fortunate enough to play with them.
All right, Todd is with an interview.
All right.
Todd, go ahead.
I got Vex. What? Well, you didn't want to score another overtime winner. You let Stromer do it this time.
You know, Stromer's been battling all season long. And, you know, he just kills penalties, he plays the right way, he keeps it simple, and he got rewarded there. There's no better person to score that big one for us. I mean, he just does it all, and he's just a great locker presence. I mean, it would have been nice to score that one, obviously, but, you know, I had my time. I'm glad it was Stromer because he fucking deserved that.
Well, you know what that feels like is what I'm getting at, right? So this is going to be special for him forever and for all you guys. But you get to compare what it's like to win a Calder Cup on the road and at home. That's so, I mean, to get one is great, Mike, but to get both, how do you compare the two at this point being in front of these fans?
It felt good over there, you know, shutting them up, but there's no better place to win a championship than at home. This place absolutely blew up, and, you know, you're going to have that feeling forever. Those chills are going to go down your spine every time you remember this, and we got the best fans in the world, man. Like, this is unbelievable, and I'm still in shock that we did it again, man.
So Sam Addis told me that he got engaged last year. I know you're getting married, brother. There's a lot going on in your life. Congratulations.
I mean, 2 years couldn't be better for me. You know, a couple championships, an engagement, and a wedding coming up. So, pretty good as of late. Couldn't be happier.
Soak it all in, Vex. You guys earned it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right.
All right, Mike Vecchione downstairs. Todd and Garrett are going to take it the rest of the way. Radio side, our Fairview Golf Course post-game show with the full montage will start next, but we hand it off to Todd and Garrett. It's been a pleasure. The Bears back-to-back Calder Cup champions. There will be a celebration here at Giant Center. I will see you Wednesday. Ivan Mirosnichenko takes a lap. Sweeter by the baker's dozen. The Hershey Bears back-to-back Calder Cup champions.
All right, guys. I got Ethan Frank with me here. Official signing off up there so he can come down and get the team picture and celebrate with you guys. Ethan Frank.
This summer,
tell me about
you do you.
this moment. I mean, you'd be able to compare one on the road. It's
Whether
lucky
it's
to
in
get
an
one, right? You guys got
adventure-ready
two to
RAV4
be on the
with
road
available
and then at home.
all-wheel
Tell me
drive.
about it.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked all playoff long. These chances don't come around often enough to take anything for granted. Last year, we won it away from the fans, and they had to stay up late.
Find out more at buyatoyota.com.
I'm sure the whole team is
official
too.
website for
They get
deals.
to witness it in
Offers
person
end
in a normal
July
time this year.
1st.
Everybody was kind of taking guesses. Who's going to be the hero once it went to overtime? Your name came up a lot, right? I'm not so sure anybody chose Stromer. Why Matt? You know, and for him to get that goal, what was that moment like for you guys to watch a teammate that's done everything that he needs to do?
Yeah, for sure, it's huge. We know that line forechecked really well all series and all playoffs long, and so it was only a matter of time before they got a good bounce. And Stromer, no hesitation, no mistake, great shot, one for the history books.
What is it like to wear that sweater, the Hershey Bears, everything that it emphasizes, and you know, what is it like to wear that? Because everybody knows what's going on across the country. You guys are going back to back and watching what's going on. How does it feel to wear that, and what does that embody?
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You know the history of this organization and franchise, and they demand excellence day in and day out. So, you know, putting this logo on, whether it's practice or a game, that you're going to have to bring your best because other teams are coming for you. You got a target on your back wearing this jersey, and that's what makes it all the more fun.
Talk to Times behind you. He's right here. You want to grab your line mate? Joe, your line mate picks you out. I know you're giving hugs. Your line mate said to come get you and talk to you. Look, you had a chance to compare these cups. You're on the road, you win one at home in front of 11,000 fans. What's the difference, right? What is the difference? Elation all around.
Hard to compare. It's obviously it's pretty awesome to do in front of your fans, but last year was pretty special because it was such a difficult rink to play in, and I felt like it was us versus the world. So going back to back, I have no words.
So the depth that you guys have shown for so long this season really played into a factor throughout the entire playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, Stromer's not a guarantee in the lineup. The guys step up, Garrett Roll, the guys.
Absolutely.
What is that like when you guys are in practice? You're sticking together, you're fighting for time.
That's why we were the best team in the regular season this year. We're deep. Guys step in the lineup. Guys have played different positions, different roles. So in the playoffs, we know we could trust every one of those guys that's playing that night. And guys stepped up, everyone got the job done.
How heavy is that cup? Doesn't feel like much at all when you lift it, huh?
Doesn't feel like anything. Oh, that's the best feeling. To do in front of our home fans, too, it's amazing.
You get the extended family, man. Thanks a lot. Congratulations. All right, Mitchie, let's send it up to you. I tell you, it's a special group, back-to-back. To win one is not easy. To win two, it does not happen often. It hasn't happened since the Bears in 2009, 2010.
Yeah, no, it is so special there, Todd. You think about, watching these guys come through, and watching the guys that put a lot of time and effort into what's going on right now. O'Neill's going to lift the cup right now. And these are guys that, you talk about unsung heroes, and the depth that this organization and this team has. It doesn't happen without that depth. And, I see that you got Hunter down there right now. Take it away whenever you need. But it's just such a special thing. You watch what these guys are able to do with the depth they have.
Step down here for sure. Dude, I don't know how you handle the stress. Overtime, everything. Talk about what it's like to have these guys in front of you all through a playoff series and your vantage point, because you get to see it all right in front of you.
Yeah, I mean, as a goalie, I think it's easy to handle the stress a lot of times just because you don't want to let these guys down. And I said it to Juha, the goalie coach, and Clay, I think a day or two ago. We were due to have a game where we scored 5 or 6, and the guys picked me up tonight because, my standards, not my best game, but, that's just how it's been, and it's why it's a team, and wouldn't want to have anybody else but this group of guys here, so it was awesome.
You won one on the road, you won one at home. What's the difference? I mean, they're all fantastic, but you have the extended family here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, winning one in this place is pretty special. I mean, they're all great, but it's probably top to it for sure.
Awesome. Fantastic job. Fantastic job. All right, Mitchie, usually the puck stops with Shep. I'm going to go for one more. I'm going to go get Todd Nelson if I can. Take it away. I'm going to go rail in the coach, and we'll talk to him.
Yeah, you bet. You see Patrick Weller, former roommate of mine, putting that cup over his head. And that's 4 for him now. It's just unbelievable to watch that kind of unfold. I lived with Wellesley my second year, and now to see him, he's got two beautiful little kids, and what a special moment for him. Jenny's from the area. It's such a cool thing. Mr. Brian Helmer. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Whenever you get ready, Todd, you take it away.
Ho-hum, 2 years, 2 Calder Cups in Hershey. You got the magic touch, my man.
You know what? What a magical season it was for us. We had a target on our back all year, and we led the league wire to wire, being the best team in the league. And then we were expected to win this year. And I think that's where the pressure came from. Last year, we kind of came out of nowhere a bit. But this year, we had a target on our back, and the guys got the job done.
There was a question fired at some of the players. Why do people listen to you? Why do the players listen to you so well? But you catch them individually, don't you? You challenge them individually. What is your style like that you can get the maximum out of everybody, Todd?
You know what? I praise in public, criticize in private. I just have a simple conversation, but I have to build up that trust and respect with them. They have to understand that I have their back, which is a two-way street. And it's about building relationships with your players. I think that's the biggest thing. It's getting to know what buttons you have to push, because everybody's different. And that's the job of the head coach, trying to get the most out of your players. That's what coaching is.
Last one. You know the history of this franchise. This is only the second time it's been won on home ice in 43 years. That's pretty amazing. They've won them all on most of them on the road. What is this like in front of 11,000 to do this?
It's awesome winning at home. It really is. And to get back to the people of Hershey that supported us all year long, they came out, broke a new attendance record tonight. It's an outstanding job by the people of Hershey.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. All right, Mitchie, I'm going to throw it back to you. I'm going to pass it right on your tape. Give us your final thoughts, and then we'll wrap it up.
To Todd and you know, Zach and Ed up here with me, and Ryan down on the ice with you. It's this is a special moment, and to watch this kind of unfold and everything go on, you know, it couldn't have happened for a better guy. You know, I see Stromer and I watch him kind of go through everything. It's just unbelievable. So, you know, from us up here, from you guys down there, you know, we just want to thank everybody for sticking around. You know, there's not many open seats here still, and we're, you know, 40 minutes into this thing. So unbelievable. You know, for the Bears fans, we got 13, baby. Let's go.
Garrett did an awesome job stepping in, dude, to the